60-second timeout. Cougar foul, number 10, Sydney Freeman, her third, team sixth. Oak Hill foul, 33, Adriana Trexler, her second, team fifth. Rebound, bucket!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Out here in Campbellsburg, Indiana, farming isn't just what we do, it's who we are. At Bat Family Farms, we're proud to be a multi-generational farm located just 5 miles from West Washington School. Rooted in tradition, hard work, and a love for the land, Leslie, Ryan, Corey, and their families run row crops, hay, and livestock operations that specialize in custom planting, baling, and livestock consulting. Our Bat family show pigs are raised with the same care and dedication, delivering quality genetics and proven champions to show families across the county. From the barn to the show ring, we believe in doing things the right way, with honesty, integrity, and pride in every animal we raise. Whether you're chasing banners or building a herd, Bat Family Farms are here to help you succeed. If you need a hand planting or haying, as well as local meat for the freezer, we have your needs covered. Bat Family Farms and Bat Family Show Pigs raised right from our family to yours. Reach out to Leslie, Ryan, or Corey for all your needs.
Gates, Carnegie, Rockefeller. I'm not. Generous, caring, rich in spirit, I am. You don't have to be a person of great wealth to make an impact. When caring individuals give through a flexible, creative, capable organization known as a community foundation, our philanthropic potential is unlimited. As your local community foundation, we provide you the opportunity to permanently support the causes you care about, both near and far. We do this by protecting and administering permanent funds through thoughtful grant making to improve the quality of life in the community we serve. Simply put, Donors who give through a community foundation build sustainable, permanent funds called endowments through contributions, big and small, to support organizations they care about most, forever. Through the generosity of our many donors and the responsible, informed investment of permanent funds, we will increase our grant-making ability for the benefit of our community for generations to come. All we need is you. What causes are you passionate about? What organization matters most to you? We can help you ensure your charitable interests are supported forever. Donors can give to an existing endowment or establish their own. Some choose to give now, while others make their gift later through their will or estate plan. To learn what your options are, talk to your community foundation. We're here to help you reach your philanthropic goals. If you love our community, let's leave our little corner of the world a bit better than we found it. Not just today, but for future generations too. The Washington County Community Foundation has been making our home a terrific place to live, work, and play since 1993 through the generosity of donors just like you. Why? Well, just like you, we also really love our community.
Expertise, resources, commitment. At Sullivan Financial, we offer a team approach to financial planning, offering you a broader scope of expertise than you will likely find in any one person. Clients are our main priority, which is why we work to understand your unique circumstances and ultimately create a distinctive plan that provides a roadmap for your financial journey. Located in Mitchell, Indiana, they can be reached at 812-849-2670. That's 812-849-2670.
My name is Sammy. I run a photography business local to Southern Indiana called SGN Photography. I specialize in senior, family, wedding, and sports photos. I love meeting new people and strive to make everyone feel comfortable and like their best selves during their photo sessions. I offer sessions for $250 an hour. This includes up to 85 full-quality images, numerous poses, and location guidance. If you're a fan of West Washington sports, check out my gallery website at sgnphotography.shootproof.com. Find a photo of your favorite athlete in action. Full-quality digitals are only $5. Past clients are raving about their images. Artasia says, "Your humor, vibe, and energy were on 10. Thank you so much. You made our day 10 times better." Katie said, "She really captured the day and the emotions in a way that we will all love, and we will cherish these photos forever." If you are interested in a photo session, contact me at 812-267-4577. Or for more information, visit my portfolio website at www.sammygnance.com.
Are you looking for a great HVAC person that's also local? Somebody who's from here in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Mike Busick and Busick Mechanical Services, located in Paoli, Indiana. They offer a wide variety of services, including not only maintenance, but repairs on all of your heating and cooling needs. Got an ice maker on the fritz? They can help you with that. How about a commercial chiller or freezer? They've got your back. Is your boiler on the fritz? They can help you with that too. They even work on outdoor furnaces. Best of all, they're located right here in Paoli, Indiana. Give Mike a call at 812-498-1736. Don't worry, Mike Busick knows every aspect of the HVAC maintenance inside and out. Mike is a problem solver and can get all your equipment up and running like new. Whether it's summer or winter, then Mike is your guy. Busick Mechanical Services, HVAC done right, Paoli, Indiana.
812-498-1736.
We are live here at Art Sanders Field for a PLAC matchup between the visiting Springs Valley Blackhawks and your host, West Washington Senators. Lots of action going on here at Art Sanders Field tonight. We have our first official flag demonstration at halftime, I've heard. Also, all of the elementary Youth League football's going on. Of course, the grill's going on like always here at Art Sanders Field. But just a great overall night for some football.
Another beautiful night. We can't beat that, Craig. We've had the beautiful weather, and for the Senators, they're hoping for a lot better performance than the last time they were home. They've been 2-0 on the road this year, but
Yeah, haven't got a win at home yet.
And they've got a very tough opponent tonight in Springs Valley. The Blackhawks coming in on a 3-0 record here, Craig, and really you look at that, they have taken some teams to the woodshed this year.
Yeah. They have no problem putting up points. Overall on the year, they're averaging. Get this, they're averaging 60 points a year or 60 points a game. So that just tells you how many they're putting up. On the flip side, the Senators not putting up nearly the 60 point. We're averaging 26.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the tale of two cities, which gets right into one of my keys to victory. The Senators are going to have to control the ball tonight.
Yeah, here on the Washington County Community Foundation pregame show, alongside Craig Eggers, I'm Brad Mills. One thing we need to understand is taking care of the ball big, but also I think tonight is limiting the big plays. If you look at that game against Paoli, there were some major momentum plays that Springs Valley got, and they were able to cash in. Kind of like one of those wrestlers on a championship there, coming to the ring, cashing in and winning. So they are definitely going to be a team that's going to have to contain. And Springs Valley loves to pound the ball. They like to throw the ball when need be, wherever, whenever. This is a team that they have high aspirations. They want to win, and it's going to be up to the Senators to stop them tonight.
Well, and Springs Valley is led by their senior backs. We're going to get a big dose of number 42, Augie Perkiser, and number 41, Noah Allstop. Both of those going to do a majority of their ball carrying. And then their senior quarterback, Blake Bachman, gonna do the majority of the passing, but also going to do that read option that they run. And the two backs that they've got go 5'10", 5'8", 170, and 190. Yeah. So they're big backs.
Taking care of the ball will be huge for the Senators we talk about here on the Washington County pregame show. Community Foundation pregame show, sorry.
That's a little bit of an understatement, taking care of the ball. The Senators haven't done a great job of doing that all year long. The first game of the year, the Senators give it up, I believe it was 4 times. Then against Tell City, I think it was 5 last week. When we were on the road at Mitchell, I think we fumbled it twice. Luckily, didn't give it up at all. So
the ball randomly handed back into the hands.
Came right back into our hands. So that was nice. But tonight against a team like Springs Valley, you're going to have to hold on the ball. Like there's no doubt about that.
It's a rivalry that Springs Valley really wasn't for a while because West Washington
kind of owned it,
and then during the Coach Jeremy Lowry era here, it has been they went to Valley once during his tenure and won there, and that was a big win at the time because Valley had a very good team that was poised to win a sectional that year, and West Washington went right in there and won, and then we kind of ran into some buzzsaws. I really think the winner of this game tonight has a chance to win the PLAC championship.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I think the road to the PLAC comes through one of these two towns. Whether it's West Baden, French Lick, or Campbellsburg, they may be the front runners. Paoli's right there with them. Paoli has already dropped their game to Springs Valley, so if the Senators can get a win here tonight, and then again next week against the Fighting Rams from over there in Paoli, Senators are going to be sitting in a pretty good spot in the PLAC, but that's a huge step in both of those.
But you can't get there if you can't, like we've always said, is you got to do the first things first here, and that's going to be managing, taking care of the football. I don't know how many times we're going to say that tonight, but taking care of the football. But also, Craig, something I'm going to say is we got to cash in on red zone.
Yeah.
It's something that we lucked out with Mitchell a couple times, if you think about it, but could have easily scored a lot more.
Right there, along with another key to victory, we've got to not make silly penalties. We've done that quite a bit this year. We'll have a first and 5 off of a penalty from the opposing team, and then all of a sudden we'll jump off sides and move it right back to where it was, or we'll get a holding call, or we'll get a personal foul or something. So it's one of those that we've got to play better. Not necessarily better. We've got to play smarter football and not have those penalties.
Somebody told me today that we had to play perfect to win this game. I don't agree with that.
I don't think so.
I don't agree with that. I think sometimes you might.
We have to play well.
We have to play well. I think that is something that we see. And I think maybe that's where we kind of underestimate ourselves now. We look at everything from the snaps to how we're blocking to how we're executing. We've got to be able to be lined up properly. We can't have any things that like we talked
Yeah,
about.
no silly penalties. I
Yes.
mean, you're gonna have penalties in a football game. You're not
Yes.
gonna play the whole thing clean, and that's not what we're saying. We're saying you can't. When you get an advantage with a penalty, you can't give it right back.
Yes. It's kind of like, when the house gives you money. I always my gambling reference.
Yeah, there
That's
you
what
go.
I play. When the
Hey,
house
it
gives you-
fits. Springs Valley.
I know. Everybody always jokes about how when we play Valley, I make these jokes. But yeah, you have to. When somebody gives you money, you got to do that. You roll the dice. You gotta. If you're on a streak, you got to keep going. And that's what these the Centers have to do tonight. And it's one. I do like this matchup for us, but I also think it's kind of it's going to show the true character.
Yeah,
of
it's
the
going to
Centers.
show right where we are and what we're ready for this year.
Because our schedule still has a lot of
Yeah.
games that are, we are going to Paley next week. We're going to we're hosting North Davies.
Who's playing some pretty good football
yes,
at the
and they
moment.
love chucking the ball there.
Yeah.
Usually, so that's something we're going to see some different styles, and then we've got a very good a resurgent Crawford County team.
I mean,
The
I've
alma
never
mater.
said that in my 10 years of broadcasting, but
Johnny Ball's going to give me the updates because they're going for 3 straight for the first time in school history tonight. So
and they're favored.
They're favored. They are tailgating there. So they are tailgating. They've got it going on.
I want to be part of that. I want to be part of
can't-
the Crawford County tailgate. Whoever is listening to this and hears that, give me an invitation.
There you
I want to do that.
Johnny Bowles, David Payne, if you're listening.
We'll bring broadcasting to the tailgate.
To the tailgate, yes. That's a good time. So there we go. So, and then, we look at the rest of our schedule, as you go down the line there, the last county school we got, that'll be Salem.
Is Salem. And I've done some talking with their production crew, and that we're going to have quite the crew for that production. We're going to have about 4 sideline cameras, I think.
Wow.
I think we're going to run 8 total cameras that night.
Wow, that's
so
gonna be
we're
good
going to have
night.
stuff all
We'll
over.
have that. Can we mic up Coach Lowry that night?
Oh,
No,
we'll see what we can do.
See that. We'll see on the film there. And on top of that, the Hoosiers are playing Indiana State tonight, so you get
There
some,
you go.
You get some updates all around for us here.
Just be part of everything.
Yeah, we'll be going around.
Like we said, the Senators come in with a 2-1 record. That one loss was to Tell City,
who's still undefeated.
Yeah,
and
who's still
playing.
undefeated and going. And tonight they play at North Posey.
Yes, always a big matchup down there.
Yeah, big matchup.
Mostly because you got to go to the edge of Indiana.
Yeah, yeah.
The toe of North Posey.
Well, that's some people call it the toe, other people call it the armpit. So either way, I mean, you can.
I have nothing but respect for
Yeah.
for the North Posey question mark. They are the. Oh man!
Give me a second. Give me a second.
It's something. They played us when I was at Knightstown after.
The North Posey Vikings.
Vikings, yes. You're down in that neck of the woods. You just got to be a Viking or something.
Something down there. So
nobody was good in there. So when we talk about
Indiana already up 7-0 over Indiana State. So
oh my gosh. So there we go. And
that's a good way to start off for the Hoosiers there.
well,
so.
they've got Northwest School for the Blind scheduled for next week, so
Well.
they're pretty good. So they'll be all right. And you don't want to play anybody. That's
well, with the way that the alignment works right now, the wins are more important than who you're playing at the moment.
Dwayne Nance and I were having this conversation. It's all right there. But back to the game at hand here as we on the Washington County Community Foundation pregame show. Craig, it is a 2-quarterback system that the Centers have been using this year.
Yeah.
Kind of going to their strengths. You see Gavin Hunt coming in for those short yardage plays. He does air it out. Hopefully, the Centers have been rocked by some injuries, Craig.
Yeah.
A lot of them on the report, not on the report.
Right.
We really don't know about some of these guys.
Yeah, we've heard
Rumors.
rumblings of different things, different people being out, different people being able to play. So we're gonna kind of play it by ear or by eye. Once we see them take the field, we'll tell you who's there. But just this is that time of the year.
Yeah.
You've got 3 games under your belt. You've got some injuries that are starting to flare up. Just normal football stuff.
And you can't really – it's that grind you have, that grind that goes as you're going through your season where you don't have that – there's no bye weeks in our high school football, so we're all there. And,
unless you're Providence. Providence has a bye built in.
that's just-
Week 7, week 8, something like that.
So we have that. So that'll be a lot of stuff going on there. And one thing I will say, Craig, it's going to be vital for the Centers to have a rushing attack tonight.
Yeah.
Something that's a key that we kind of forgot about. Charlie Armstrong was able to kind of ground and pound a little bit last week. He didn't stop moving, and that was really good. Shout out to Charlie and his whole family in Texas listening to us.
Yeah.
They were a lot of our viewers last week. And so we have this that has to happen. We have to take care of the ball, but we also have to run the ball. I don't have our stats from that game. I remember we were kind of abysmal because of like lost sacks, a missed punt, snaps.
Yeah, that makes it difficult when you get snaps over your head and snaps on the ground and snaps that aren't to your quarterback. Those all count as negative rushing yards towards your quarterback. So I believe Gent Tankersley ended up with like negative 40 some yards last week.
So it's going to be interesting as we see. Springs Valley comes in, like we say, with a 1-2-3 punch. They've also got the ability. They've always got a scat back of some sort that always comes in, and kind of the unknown soldier that comes in that always has a record game against us. It appears like that, and it'll be interesting to see the centers if they keep their heads. We talk about penalties. If you look historically in the matchups here, that's one where it's always been the advantage of centers. They've always been able to not have as many penalties versus Springs Valley. Some brutal turnovers over the past few years, and that's what that have led.
And that's what's that you're getting ready to say it. That's what's led to the Springs Valley wins the past few years. It's been those turnovers that the Senators have not been able to hold on to, not been able to keep a hold of the ball, and you turn that over, and it really kills the momentum of the game and kills the offense.
Well, Coach Lowe's going to be calling a defense that's coming after his nephew, for the second time in his career. His Gent Tankersley there is going to be running for his life a lot. Now, Gent has shown some signs of being able to hold on to the ball and throw the ball away, which has been very good for us. So it's going to be something that we have to really work on there. And I don't know that we're going to see the soft secondary like we did against Mitchell, because that was just where we were able to do whatever we wanted really there.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get to see that, for at least the next few weeks for sure.
So we do that, and we will be we want to thank all of our sponsors we go through here.
We've got a ton.
We got Washington County Community Foundation, which is our pregame show sponsor. We got Jamie Sullivan, Raymond James Financial, which is our halftime sponsor. Big thank you to them. Can you get a hold of Jamie, come and talk to us next week?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we could do that. We've got Lynx Clothing and Shoes there on the square, always been a supporter of West Washington
September 20th,
live
they asked
stream.
me to promote September 20th, and I'll plug it next week too, is the big sidewalk sale.
Oh, there you go.
So
there you go.
it is huge if you've never been there at Lynx. A lot of stuff. Brita just got back from Gatlinburg with
Yeah.
a huge load of stuff. So they're trying to clear some stuff out there.
Michael Long with American Family, Busick Mechanical Services,
Our post-game show sponsor.
and then Bat Family Farms, along with
Sammy Nance Photography.
Yep, Sammy Nance, who's on the sidelines taking
Some amazing pictures.
photos tonight. So
And we're getting close to. We're trying to time. We always try to time this.
we always
right
try to time it, and we never seem to hit it. But we're getting better. We're getting better. They say it's going to start at the 5-minute mark. We're at the 5-minute mark right now. So I would guess we're going to roll to the national anthem here in just a moment.
So that'll be the key, and then we'll come back with the coin toss, and both teams will be on the field. So you're listening to West Washington live stream here on WWSR. For Brad Mills, Craig Akers, we'll be right back.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Expertise, resources, commitment. At Sullivan Financial, we offer a team approach to financial planning, offering you a broader scope of expertise than you will likely find in any one person. Clients are our main priority, which is why we work to understand your unique circumstances and ultimately create a distinctive plan that provides a roadmap for your financial journey. Located in Mitchell, Indiana, They can be reached at 812-849-2670. That's 812-849-2670.
Well, in the time that it took to play the national anthem, the Hoosiers have scored again. It's 14-0 over the Fighting Sycamores.
Wow, my friend Noah Greenlee is going to be very distraught there for his Sycamores already down there. Hawaiian coaster ride tonight.
So we're getting ready to start action here.
We were waiting for the teams to run out there as we get. I was sitting there. I thought they would run out, Craig. That's why I was trying to be a little quiet.
They're not coming out yet.
Farmer Dan is on the sidelines tonight. He did not know it was Hawaiian night. Thought I was going on vacation because I had it on, but no. We should do it the game before fall break is what it should be.
Yeah,
Shelby
for
wearing-
sure,
I
for
mean,
sure.
Getaway. So, Senators are going to be in their all blues tonight with those white helmets, and then I got the accented with the red stripe down there. Springs Valley will be in the white jerseys with the black pants with the white stripes on them. So, Valley historically had a white helmet for a while.
Yeah,
so.
for a while, but they've switched to the black with the stripe down it.
Yep. So the Senator's able to, it's funny because you can claim certain colors, by your school colors. So it's very funny.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Senators waiting to come out until all of Springs Valley gets across. We've got a nice lineup coming across at the moment.
So we'll be getting ready to roll here, and it's going to be a action-packed night here at Art Sanders Field, and lots of other games as the Senators take the field there. Craig, we got a lot of upcoming games coming on the live stream here. I know not as much as
this past week. Craig is wore out from this past week. I think there were 9 events. This is number 10 of the week.
So I was in the background of one of them because we were playing.
You are correct. You were playing softball over here while I was doing volleyball in the front gym and football out here on Art Sanders Field.
It amazes me that we can do all that in one big swoop there. So now, did you have to physically be here for the?
I was here every night for every event.
God bless you.
So it's been a labor of love this week to get in.
It only happens every couple of years like
that.
So.
Yeah, and Darren, I always thank him gratefully for when he schedules weeks like this where, I'm here every night until 10 o'clock.
My 80 days I don't miss for that. And Senators are going to be, they got a lot of, Craig, I'm seeing a lot of guys getting those, awards on their helmets there, starting to fill up.
Yeah.
See this point in the year. So
we also have a new scoreboard, not a new scoreboard sponsor. It's still Bat Family Farms, but it's a new scoreboard for us. A little bigger, a little easier to read.
Yeah.
A little more action, I guess, on it, you would say.
Yeah, it's there where you have it in the bottom. It's big, and it's allows you to see that. That's something somebody said, asked me, they're like, hey, can you, they need binoculars like me.
You ask and you receive, man. You send me a message, I'll take care of it for you. So,
man, Carmel got a tough one night. They're playing Trinity.
Yeah.
Over, what a game there. That just popped up on my phone there. We got the coin toss there.
Yeah, big travel down for them. They're down in our neck of the woods. Not very often that you see the Carmel Greyhounds down in this neck.
Yeah.
So
they're looking for a great game there, and they will go anywhere, play anybody, anytime. So.
Them and let's see, Cathedral, I don't think has played a game in the state yet, along with Center Grove. I think neither one of those have played a game in this state.
Coach Wright, though, man, he's IMG, formerly Carmel, second time around.
Oh, yeah.
Been there, there's a lot of, that's a coaching gene, man, there.
Yeah, for sure.
As we got here is the coin toss. It was won by West Washington.
They're going to receive.
And they're going to be heading towards Mr. Akers' room.
Yeah, towards the football building over there. So
they'll be heading towards there. So that's where we'll have it is checking the one of the lights went out on the 40-second clock there on the very top, it looks like. Yeah. So it says for you.
It warms up a little bit. It warms up.
So we've got that. So here we're going to be kicking off. If I have to excuse myself a little bit tonight, I'm fighting a cold because, they're deciding to start plowing around here.
Oh, yeah. Well, that happens about this time of the year.
Somewhere I saw Sadie Seyfried sent me a picture yesterday of a soccer game where they decided to do it right next to the soccer game, and all you could see was a giant cloud of dust. And so the team, her son plays for Salem, and you couldn't even see the field. And it was like, oh my gosh.
Hey, we have that happen over here when the soybeans are being taken. It makes a dust.
There was a Clarksville Middle School game. I remember those boys looked at that like, what is going on right here? So they're going to be getting ready to be getting ready to kick off here.
Yeah.
Number
so-
7 for the Blackhawks. So that's what's going to be here. And Craig, I'm without a roster actually.
Here you go, man.
Hey, you got one? You got an extra? There you go. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
I'll double it up. You can have that one.
All right, I'm gonna
Sorry,
get
I already folded it for you.
Anakin Chemo with a kick
Boots
in
that
it.
one deep, goes down to Hayden Morrow, picks it up. He's going to come back, get a little bit of blocking in front of him, meets number 33 head to head as he comes through the hole
That is Beavers there.
before
Trevor
he's
Beavers.
brought down at about the 37-yard line. Great run there for Hayden Morrow. Puts his head down and really returns that, makes it a respectable return there for him.
Yeah, Beavers kind of serving as a safety pin there, and he comes through and saves the day for him.
Yeah, for sure. So, Senators going to come out in their normal set here. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far, 1 in the backfield. Gent Tankersley, the quarterback, to start tonight. We'll see how long he stays in. We've run pretty much the 2 quarterback set all year, so it won't be anything different out of the Senators.
They bring the heat in right there as the tackle.
Yeah,
in the
he's
backfield.
brought down in the backfield. Going to go down as a sack against Gent.
Kevin Carnes was the first one on the scene, but then it looked like number 23 there was on the tackle. That was Bryson Cave who came through. He was able to kind of be the .com on that tackle.
Yeah.
So they came in hot. They saw that, and now the center's going to be double sticks.
Yeah, going to be 2nd and 16 here. Snap comes back, going to be a handoff to the first back through. I believe that's Armstrong.
He rolls forward for a couple yards, but he only got 1 or 2, I think, before he came down there.
Going to bring up 3rd and 15 here for the Senators. Probably not the start that Coach Lowry wanted out of his Senators, being behind the sticks here.
A little wider set there. Wyatt Wallace all the way off the line there. Craig he's more in the slot there as the tight end tonight.
Yeah,
he's still on the line.
We see 2 backs in the backfield this time. Isaiah Dennis along with Armstrong. Snap comes back to Tankersley. Tankersley going to pitch it inside to Isaiah Dennis, who lowers his head, gets back past or almost to about the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard short. So that's going to be 4th and 11.
Right before that, Craig, the Valley defense read pass and dropped back. It kind of gave Isaiah a couple yards there. He couldn't secure it through the linebackers, but was able to get a couple. But unfortunately, the Senators set themselves back really far, and Gavin Hunt will be out here to punt this one away. Back deep to receive there for the Blackhawks will be, it looks like number, I'm trying to get a number there. Is he 9 or 5? 15.
Is it 15?
I'm going to say Graham Nottinger. Here's the kick.
There's the kick from Hunt. A little knuckleball goes straight up in the air.
Ooh,
takes a Senator bounce.
What a Senator
and
bounce.
rolls almost to the 20. Going to be down at the 22-yard line by Tristan Brown, I believe that is, number 32 for
He's
the
back
Senators.
for the first time in a couple weeks there.
Yeah.
He missed the past 2. So good punt coverage there for the Senators. They push them back. So they're going to make the Blackhawks have to go a long ways before they do that, but still kind of a wasted possession there where they got negative yards on that first drive.
Yeah, the Senators are not going to be successful tonight if they're playing from behind the sticks.
Yes.
That's just not a good recipe for this game.
So here's going to be the snap. They went for a quick check to see what they want.
Check moving around.
2 of the big linemen there. They've got 5 seconds left on the play clock.
41 in the backfield. That's Noah Allstott. I'm going to guess that's where this is going to go. Nope, going to stay with the quarterback. He's going to pick up 9 before he's brought down.
Number 22 there on the carry there for him. That's Blake Buchanan.
Yep, Buchanan comes through. Going to bring up 2nd and about 2. Ball on the 33.
We got twins to the left side here. Single coverage there with Isaiah Dennis as Wyatt Wallace is going to come out and pick up that back. It's going to be
a flag false start on the Blackhawks. Going to back them up 5 here.
So that takes away that big run they have as Coach Lowe is slamming his foot down there that his own team.
Yeah, he's not very happy about that one. And that's what we talked about in the pregame show with the Senators.
Yeah. So here's the chance, Craig. You got this chance where somebody's put themselves back a little ways after a big play. You cannot give up something real close here. You've got to have the status quo. You've got to be able to fire off. This is what they're going to do here. I'd say really look for Augie Perkheiser to get the ball here.
Yeah, that's right where it goes. 41.
Ball's
Gets it,
out!
Ball's out. Ball on the ground. Senator's going to pick that one
That is
up.
ours.
Fumble recovery for the Senators.
Colton Brown with a huge fumble recovery.
Nice job there by Colton to be able to snag that one up, pick it up, and turn around and be able to get on the ground with it before he is then tackled. Going to be Senator Ball on the 34.
Greg, I think you take a shot here. I really do, but you've got to be able to get this ball off quick. I think you've got Gavin in the backfield there as the quarterback. He could roll out to the left here and drop it off to Hayden Morrow. He's going to be in single coverage there against Anakin. I'm going to say Kiemo. Kiemo.
Hey, works for me.
That's what we're going to do. So he's got a cool name. Anakin's the first name there. Motion to the left side, and centers are off.
Going to be a motion penalty on the Senators.
False start altogether. I think everybody moved. So, way to shoot yourself right there. We talked about in the foot.
Yeah.
Well, those little things we look at is like those little things you think about. Those 5 yards are so big when you're in the games like this. So you have to know these plays, and that's what both teams are kind of coming out really, really loosey-goosey here to start this game. So let's see what happens here.
Call comes in again from Coach Bousman and Coach Nance. We see Hunt in the backfield this time.
Yep. He's going to have Charlie Armstrong there, I think, with him. There's the snap. Oh, my. He went to throw it, and it never came out of his hand. It's out and loose, and I think Springs Valley's got it.
No, I think Hunt ended up falling on top of it, but once again, we're going to be at a loss here.
So the Senators in 2 plays have moved back 12 yards.
Yeah, not a good good start.
When you start the ball inside their 35 and now you're almost on your own 50, that has kind of been a house of horrors for the Senators here as they go.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That's not a good way for the Senators to start.
Trips to the left for Hunt. Here's the snap. Good snap. He looks down. He throws it deep.
Going to go out to Colton Brown. Nothing there. Gets run into by number 7, like we said earlier.
I don't think you're going to get that. It was an uncatchable ball. But
yeah, it was over his head. No way he was going to get to that. So
I do like the check down to Brown, but I don't think Brown ever saw the ball was coming to him. Had he, I think he would have been able to get that penalty. So now it's going to be third and 27 with 9:05 left here in the first quarter on that Bat Family Farm scoreboard. So see what the Senators can do here. They're going to drop to the left side. He's looking. He's dropping. He's
going to throw it over the top to Hayden Morrow. Morrow's got it. Going to pick up some yards, but going to go down inside the original line of scrimmage.
So he's going to take it to about the 26-yard line there by my estimation. No, they're going to spot him at the 30 there, Craig. I apologize. So it's going to be a 4th and manageable, and this is where you go for it.
Yeah, we're no need to punt this one here. So
I think you roll Gavin out to the right and have him dump it off here to Brown, or have him run and get those hard yards. So let's see what happens as the Senators are sending all kinds of plays, and they're trying to get something going here.
Get something going for the Senators.
They're taking their time getting that play call in with 10 seconds left. Here's the snap. It's going to be Hunt up the middle. He's got some.
They're going to have a timeout, maybe?
I think maybe we got the timeout. Wow.
Oh, flag on the field. I didn't see the flag.
Flag on the field. It's going to be timeout, though. All right, so that's going to be time. We're going to step aside.
Yeah, step aside for a commercial from Michael Long. We'll be back in just a moment.
As your American Family Insurance agent, Michael Long can offer you dependable auto, home, business, and life insurance, as well as other insurance products. He's big enough to serve and small enough to care. His team and their unique backgrounds, trainings, and experiences have prepared them well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you. Together, they are building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. When it comes to your car insurance, you deserve more than a card tucked in your glove box. That's why American Family Car Insurance goes beyond a piece of paper or an app to give you smart, customized coverage and real peace of mind. No matter how your life changes, you can feel comfortable you will have the right auto insurance protection and support every step of the way. Not sure how much or what type of coverage is right for you? Michael Long is the person to talk to.
Back out on the field with our sideline camera. Nice job there.
There you go.
Looking right down the line.
Farmer Dan, thank you. As the Senators get their call in there, and I wonder if that was, they had 2 plays going in this, Craig, but we'll see here. 4th down. Senators need about 6 yards to go. Hunt's going to try to run for it. He's running for his life. I don't know if he's going to get it because he's going to run out of real estate there as he's tackled out of bounds, but it's going to be right here, and they're going to be short, and that's going to be about to the original line of scrimmage there, Craig.
Yeah, I don't know that he got enough for the first down, but we're going to be close.
No.
Nope, gonna have it be short. So.
Yeah, he was never in doubt there, and Farmer Dan was right on the scene there.
Yeah.
We got to watch him. We got to protect him. Maybe we need to get him like some football pads or something there. Tell him to watch out. He's right by those officials. We don't want him running into us, getting us in trouble. Farmer Dan, step back. All right, here's the snap to the Blackhawks there. That's going to be 41 there, and he has got him. That's all.
Yeah,
Stott.
that's all. Stott. He's going to go right up the middle and be gone.
No, he is tackled the last minute there by Dennis, and he kind of ran out of gas there a little bit.
But that's a big play.
But we have a hold.
Oh, a hold. Hey, that's a Senator play right there. That hold going to bring it all the way back.
So Allstott burned a lot of gas and put a lot of miles on those tires. Now he's going to go back.
Do it all over again.
Do it all over again. So far, the football gods have been with the Senators, helping them out a little bit.
Yeah.
And once again, Craig, you gotta weather these plays. We talked about last time. They got that penalty, and then got to fumble. The Senators got to do something here. They've got to force this. They got to keep them back and force this team to punt. So here we go with 8:06 left in the first quarter, and the Blackhawks are putting in as they're going to take Allstott out there.
Yeah, I mean, he just ran 50 yards.
So that's Perkheiser in the backfield with
Augie Perkheiser going to go into the backfield.
With Cannon there, the quarterback, so it's probably going to one of those two. There's the snap. It's going to be a
handoff to 23 across the middle. That's Cave. Cave going to get positive yards there. Going to gain about 11 or 12.
Yeah, it's going to take it up to about it's going to be a 2nd and 3rd and 8 there for him. He got a really nice spot. So 2nd down a lot there as he goes. So I'm kind of surprised by that spot, but it is what it is. So as they were sitting there, somebody's bleeding. I think it was Hayden Morrow was bleeding on the arm, so they're going to get him patched up before he can go back in there. As Clooney comes on, and I'm making sure we've got enough guys out there.
Yeah, Senators subbing all kinds of guys coming in from the sideline. So.
There's the 11th guy. Tristan Brown comes on. We didn't have enough on the line. Oh, he fell down. We lucked out there as number 42, Perkheiser, slipped on his Nikes there.
Slipped on the turf, going to go down.
Right there, so it'll be 3rd. Man, that's another huge play, Craig, for the Senators, because that's going to put, Valley's they're not going to punt the ball.
No.
They're going to go for it. They're going to ground and pound here. They're going to do it. That's what they do. It's going to be up to the Senators to be up here and be ready to rock and try to stop this. They go for the long count.
Yeah, they go for the long count. Senators don't jump. 6:40 to go. I know our clock's a little messed up at the moment. That's going to be a breakthrough for 42. That's Augie Perkheiser.
And he is driven down right there.
Going to be brought down at the
30-yard line where he falls. And unfortunately, that's where the Senators, where you see his lead back out there blocking for him. You got to get through that guy, and you got to hit him early.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That's not a good thing for the Senators if that's what's happening.
So they're right there on top of it. They're number 41 in the backfield for the Blackhawks as they are taking their time now as they got up there and now are taking the call. Here's the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keep. No, he's going to drop it off in the flats, number 15. He's past one tackler. He's tipped low on the sidelines before he's out at the 21-yard line there. And that was number 15 there. That's Graham. Not here. So he got a little vertical pass for it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Dennis pushed him out of bounds.
So they dump it off there and tried to go to the side of Isaiah Dennis there. Isaiah was able to quickly make that play, thankfully. And here we go. There's only 6:03 left here in the first quarter. As Cannon takes the snap, he's going to take the lead. He's got Perkheiser blocking for him and Allstott. He's going to be driven down, but he's going to have the first down.
Nice tackle there by the Senators, able to bring him down.
Ash Washburn and Colton Brown on the tackle.
Number 4.
So it's good enough for a first down, but unfortunately you can't put yourselves, you can't give up so much on first down.
Yeah.
On a quick pass there. We need to earmark that one because I think that's something that they will try to do when they run for you there and then drop that off, because we were in some deep coverage there with nobody ready. As Cannon's going to be back there, he's going to have Allstott in the backfield with him there. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff to him. He comes across the line. He's up the middle. He's still going. He's being drugged down at about the 2-yard line. We're finally, Nash Washburn and Charlie Armstrong bring him down.
Yeah, finally able to get him to the ground.
So he went and then falls. And unfortunately for the Senators there, you've got 2 big seniors there that are running the ball for the Blackhawks, and they are just pounding this ball up the middle. And so the Senators defense is tired. They are exhausted. They've been on the field a lot here tonight.
Yeah,
so.
you're exactly right. It's been a long first quarter for
Cannon's going to take it. He's going to waltz in the end zone for the first touchdown. So with 24-yard line. So Springs Valley's got that, and they'll be coming on here. They're going to be going for 2.
Blake Buchanan.
So that's what we got. So we got it. So we'll see what happens here. So
they come into. Looks like they're going to kick.
They've finally got some personnel changes there. So that's probably going to be Graham Nottinger, I'm going to bet, who's going to kick for him. Nope, they're going to go for it. So they're going for it here. So in the backfield, that is 41 there for him. Noah Allstott, he's going to take the snap from Cannon. There's the motion. There's the handoff to number 34 down the sidelines. That's a hold. There we go. We got it. All righty.
Yeah, it's going to be a flag on that one, so that's going to come back.
34, Carter Andrews with the score, but Allstott grabbed that person, do-si-do, and threw him down like a square dance at the local bingo hall. So that'll move it back and see what happens. So they're going to be definitely out of field goal range.
Yeah, definitely
here.
out of field goal range here. So we're going to see another offensive play from them.
So that's be Bryson Cave comes in for him. He's got the play there for him. He's going to be to the left side there, speedster back. So, hey, Craig, this is a big play.
Yeah, Senators need to stop this one here.
You have to stop this.
That'll help a little bit of the momentum. Switch it back over a little bit.
So here we go. There's the snap. It's going to be a fake. It's going to be over the middle. The guy's wide open. He's got it. Touchdown. That is Landon Weeks on it. 6'2", senior comes up for a big grab there. Nobody ever even got across him, and he just goes on the post route and is wide open. So that'll be 8-0 Springs Valley lead. They're on the Bat Family Farm scoreboard. So we're going to swing out to commercial real quick here. You're listening to West Washington live stream on WWSR.
Lynx Clothing and Shoes is located at 15 Public Square, Salem, Indiana. Since 2006, owners Rick and Rita Lynx have offered a wide variety of services to Washington County residents. And it's also the best place to pick up all your Senator gear for every season, so you can cheer on your Senators in style. And if you don't find exactly what you're looking for, no problem. Lynx can help create whatever you need with their custom embroidery machines and their on-site screen printing. No order is too big or too small. They also offer custom hats, Letterman jackets, and even tuxedo rentals. You'll also find a wide selection of jewelry and other accessories, casual wear, workwear, and of course you'll find shoes. Lynx also offers a wide selection of sporting goods and equipment for any sports season. Don't forget to check out their selection of Candleberry Candle Company candles. Lynx Clothing and Shoes, 15 Public Square, Salem, Indiana, 47167, 812-883-4154.
Back to live action here at West Washington, where the Senators lead 8-0. I know the scoreboard says 3. It's not. I'm working on it. Give me a minute.
Yeah, it's been never fails. The technology will get to us there. Kiama's back there. He's going to be kicking it off there. Anakin's got the revenge of the Blackhawks here. So they're going to be trying to get this as they go. Here's going to be the kick. It is going to be a low liner. It's going to be to the middle there. It's going to fall down to the hands of Hayden Morrow. He comes up. He's got a block. He's got 2 blocks there. He's coming around the sideline. He's going to be picked up there at about the 35 where he is dropped, and that'll be 1st and 10 for the Senators on their own 35. So,
funny story. So I set the scoreboard. It says 35. It reads 35, but it's putting out 11. So
you're telling me you got to turn everything up to 11?
Yeah, something like that.
I like a good Spinal Tap reference there. It's all good. We're just here. We're going to have fun. Be all right if you're If you really want the complaints department, you can call Darren Russell. I'm joking. All right, here is the centers on 1st and 10 on their own 35. Craig, they got to find something big here. I think you do take a shot right off the bat. I think the running game is kind of something the centers have been struggling with. Hunt in the backfield. Here's the snap to him. He's going to take it. It's going to be a low, quick pass to Morrow. He's got some room. He's going to get up, and he's going to bring it up for a first down. So, hey, there we go. And that first down is up for sponsorship. So if you would like to
sponsor first downs, let us know.
Let us know here on the Center Sports Network there. We can gladly have you. And so make sure you do that. We got a lot of great sponsorships, but that's one open. Great way to start that drive. They've been playing that kind of relaxed defense. They're looking as the centers come up there. Number 24 in the backfield for the centers right now. New number there we haven't called very much. That is Brendan Sears there. He's kind of a blocking back on the left side there. We've got twins to the right for the centers. Here's the snap to Hunt. Oh, we got a penalty on us.
Yeah,
encroachment though. Encroachment actually on the defense. So it looks like number 34 was lined up. 23 was lined up in the neutral zone. So we're seeing here is the official wants to know what's going on. So they have encroachment on them. Okay, yes, that was the signal. So the official on this sideline had that, and the man in the white hat wanted to make sure. So we had encroachment on the defense. So hey, centers, look out there.
Yeah, that'll work out for the Senators if you can gain some yards. You know, they give you yards, take what they give you.
So with 4:37, not 2:20 left on the Bat Family Farm scoreboard here, West Washington trailing 8-0. I'll keep giving that update. I don't mind. As Sears comes in, he gets the blocking assignment from Hunt. Here's the snap. Hunt's going to drive it up the middle. He's going to cut out the outside.
Yeah, get out wide. Not going to gain any more yards from where he originally started, but didn't lose any either.
He might have got about a football helmet's worth there, it looks like. I think that Coach Midden had to move a little bit there. I think he's the man on the stick tonight.
He is the man on the stick
Coach
tonight.
Tankersley there, and on the other one, who's on the other one there?
I think it's Jackson Cameron.
Jackson Cameron there, so there you go. Team. And here we go as the centers are taking their time getting the calls. I've always asked them to let me just stand on the sidelines with a bunch of pictures. They won't let me. When I'm done doing this, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stand down there and just flash pictures that mean nothing. Here's the snap. Big pass. It's going to be to Brown. He's got it in the flats.
Brown gets it out wide. Going to be enough for a first down.
Well, what can Brown do for you? He can get you a first down, and that's what he's done there. He's put the ball up to the 41-yard line there. And with 3:38 and the centers trailing 8-0, Craig, we've got two quick first downs, which are huge.
Yeah, and that helps the Senators. You know, it looks good for them if that's what you're trying to do. You know, it's moving the ball. That's a positive for the Senators against this Springs Valley defense.
Craig, there's a mismatch over here. If we can expose it, Isaiah Dennis is going to be off the ball. He's got a linebacker on him, and he's quicker than that, but it's going to be Hunt up the middle. And he's got a big rush, but that hole closed up about as quick as it appeared. And he was pulled down there by, looks like number 51 with the neck roll there, Lucas Russell. You know you're playing Springs Valley when you see a guy with a neck roll. And usually there's a guy who's number 43 with a Tim Riggins haircut.
There you go.
So Friday Night Light style there. So that's what we have is they're going to be lined up and taking their time as they're staring into the sun to get this play. There's no sun like the West Washington sun on that visitor sideline.
No.
Let me tell you, I've been there.
It's rough.
My second career game was here. As the snap goes, it's going to be a handoff to the inside. No, Hunt pulls it back last second. He's going to be dropped, though, at about the original line of scrimmage before progress.
No gain there. I think I got the scoreboard fixed, maybe.
Okay.
We'll
Actually,
see.
he's going to lose some yards there, as that was, wow. So I think maybe that was when they handed it off there. Just never got going. So that'll be on the 39-yard line.
Yeah, going to be 3rd and 9 come up here. Senators looking to keep this 2 first down offensive possession
and
going.
They went away from the pass in these past 2 plays, and it's kind of there was some holes that opened up really quickly, but then closed very quickly. And that's what this defense, they're going to be boxing everybody in there.
And we see all 3 receivers to the far side of the field. That one comes into the backfield. Hunt going to roll, throw it, get it out to Hayden Morrow. Going to be a first down grab for him. Nice job by Hayden Morrow to come down with that one.
It was not a good pass, but he came up with it. It was good enough.
Yeah, it was good enough. It was up in the air and kind of left Hayden to get hit. But
Craig, that was set up by that blitz that they brought to that side and then left the man in single coverage over there. And Hayden just kind of worked his way around and plopped down on a little curl route and comes back and gets it there. So
Minute 30 to go in this first quarter of play.
yes.
Senators getting the call in from the sideline from Coach Bausman.
8-0 Springs Valley on that Bat Family scoreboard, Bat Family Farm scoreboard. Here's the hunt. He's going to look to the right. He's going to go up the middle.
Not much there.
No.
I believe that was Perkaiser in on that one. Augie Perkaiser pulling him down.
And Craig, that's something too. I wish we had a level of some motion, somebody going in motion to help give Gavin just that extra little bit, even if that
extra step.
That
if he
extra
just
step,
had that extra step, it
because
would help.
We've said that. Gavin has stepped in here and had to play quarterback a lot when he wasn't supposed to, and came in, and he's a heck of a fullback when he was out there. He was a good little fullback his sophomore year when he came here.
Yeah.
And so it has been a battle for him. He gets going. He's got some pump, but it's just getting past that initial resistance there is what he's going to have to. Second down here. I'm telling you, Colton Brown and Morrow over here to the right, there could be something stewing for the Senators. Here's the snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Dennis. He's going to get nowhere because it looks like they just brought the house, and he ran into a couple really, really big guys, and that's where it'll be. So we'll see. So you got a couple seniors up there. There's a lot of seniors on this Springs Valley team that are playing key roles. When you're a single A school, you got a couple guys playing key roles. It's huge. So they're going to be setting up a third down here. We're going to have no time left.
No time left on the clock, so that's going to end the first quarter of play here. Senators trail 8-0. As we go to the second quarter, we're going to step away, have a commercial break from the IHSA, and be back in just a moment.
Whoa, bummer.
Well, at least you get to see your insurance agent, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Sure, my car got struck by lightning, but my Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Mike, is gonna help me figure it out. So awesome. Oh, here he is. Big Mike!
Your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent helps guide you through the process, so you don't have to go it alone.
Why are you here?
Sports in general is just for anybody.
Good work. First down.
Seeing, girls flag football is pretty awesome.
Now there are 13 sanctioned states in high school girls flag, and then you add on that it's going to be an Olympic sport at the next Olympics, which is huge. I think it's a really exciting time to jump in and be at the forefront of this.
1, 2, 3.
Second quarter action here at Art Sanders Field, where the Senators do trail 8-0.
Yeah, that Bat Family Farm scoreboard has not been operational a lot tonight. We apologize. We're on some technology, so if you see
I'm
it,
working
we're
on it.
but
It's going.
We got it going there, but we do appreciate that as we go. And Senators trying to get on that scoreboard.
Yeah,
here
for sure. There we go.
There we go. As we need another first down here. It's going to be third and long for them, Craig. Manageable as they go because the Senators have had this ability to make these big plays. They're going to be going into the sun here, so they're going to be staring in the sun and just going to have to try to make a play.
Yeah, ball on the 28 here. Senators looking to try to get some offense going. Punch one in would be great, but really just get that first down is the key. Gavin rolls to the near side, throws it on the sideline. Nice catch there by number 4. Hayden Morrow pulls that one in. Couldn't ask for a better angle.
What are you thinking? Are we?
He's going to be short. It's going to be.
Oh, they're saying come. The guy's over there. He's good. Yep. The gentleman on the far side there tells us keep on moving.
Well, that's.
Yeah. Well, the spot.
Oh, sorry. Diagonal line. My bad. I got a pole that blocks it. I was like, he's short of it on this side, but wrong side of the line.
One of these days, we will just have like a. Nice.
Hey, I couldn't ask for any better. I mean, I'm literally sitting right on the 50-yard line.
I know. I love Friday nights. Thank you, Craig. This is in an air-conditioned booth sitting here with no bugs and, usually we got pizza, but couldn't get it tonight. The Senators take a snap. That's going to be up the middle. That's Dennis, and he's got a couple, but, man, he is met there.
He is met right there by the whole Springs Valley defense.
Elijah Dickey comes through, the 5'8", junior there. Remember that name next year because he's probably going to be the fullback because you look at that just body type that he is, that when you look at that. So that's something that the Senators got to be able to get a couple yards. They got about a chin strap.
Yeah, still going to be 2nd and 10. 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Not Mitchell. That is Springs Valley.
Springs Valley, yeah.
Hang on.
Man,
that's another one.
That's wild. It keeps changing it there. I hope that's the issue there. Here we go. As Hunt rolls to the left, he's going to be looking. He's got somebody open. He throws it deep into the end zone. It's going to be, oh.
Hayden Morrow tries to bring it in, but unable to do so.
He had 4 guys on him over there, 4 guys that were in his vicinity, and trying to fit it in there is kind of hard. As Coach Lowry's trying to figure out what was going on there, as he's giving the back judge a earful. Don't know what was said as the ball came off. I think we got our ball back there. I think it's still on the Springs Valley sideline there.
So Senators going to come back, set it up again. Going to be 3rd and 10.
Going to need to get some yards here, whether a little or a lot. You need to make it manageable.
Yeah, something. You got to get some yards.
So you got to cash in. We talk about those red zone. Here's a red zone chance. Hunt throws it quick. He's out to the left side. That's Brown. He's going to be drugged down just short of the first down, it looks like.
Yeah.
So
right at the stick, but still going to be short.
So it's 4th and literally, and that's
a yard maybe.
And that's where you look at it, Craig. You go back to that first down play where you didn't get anything.
Yeah.
And you look at that now. I mean, I think you go with Gavin here, and
I think you
left.
give it to Gavin and you say, okay, I need you to get me 3 feet.
I mean, honestly, I think you could also, Craig, you could go up and have Gavin go under center and bark all he wants. Everybody stay still, call a timeout.
Yeah.
Just go up there. I mean, we've got 12 seconds, so here we go. That's going to be Dennis and Armstrong in the backfield there. Hunt's going to take the snap.
Ball comes to Hunt. He tucks it. He's met
there
by
was
the
a,
hole.
There was a timeout before that play.
So going to be a timeout
by the Senators.
By the Senators.
Wow, Coach Lowry waited to that last
wait until the last second. So we're going to go ahead and take a timeout also. We'll be back with more action here in just a moment.
Are you looking for a great HVAC person that's also local? Somebody who's from here in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Mike Busick and Busick Mechanical Services, located in Paoli, Indiana. They offer a wide variety of services, including not only maintenance, but repairs on all of your heating and cooling needs. Got an ice maker on the fritz? They can help you with that. How about a commercial chiller or freezer? They've got your back. Is your boiler on the fritz? They can help you with that too. They even work on outdoor furnaces. Best of all, they're located right here in Paoli, Indiana. Give Mike a call at 812-498-1736. Don't worry, Mike Busick knows every aspect of the HVAC maintenance inside and out. Mike is a problem solver and can get all your equipment up and running like new. Whether it's summer or winter, then Mike is your guy. Busick Mechanical Services, HVAC done right, Paoli, Indiana.
812-498-1736.
Back to live action here at West Washington, where the Senators lead 8-0, but are knocking on the door trying to get in.
And we're going to have a timeout.
We're going to have another timeout from Springs Valley. They're going to call a timeout.
Is that a little gamesmanship there, Craig?
I guess. I've never seen that before.
Well, so they come out and see how we line up?
Yeah.
Here's
but
the
we didn't
question.
even get there. We didn't even get there in lineup yet. So we're going to stick with you through this one. Kind of an interesting little thing there. Lots of action, not as much as this past week, but still lots of action coming up on West Washington Livestream and WWSR. We've got some volleyball coming up, I believe. Don't quote me on this, but I think it's Thursday.
Yeah.
Junior high football Thursday. Might have a volleyball game Tuesday, maybe, question mark. And
question mark, I know. That's that.
And then, of course, next Friday night, Paoli.
At Paoli.
Over there at the Ramblers house. Going to be a tough one for the Senators for sure.
We'll be there, and it'll be a good time. Will that be radio only on that
As
one?
far as I know, it'll be radio right now.
Okay, we'll see.
I haven't gotten clearance from the athletic director over there at Paoli,
need to trade
Mr.
him a
Derek Newkirk
I'll
yet.
trade him a Deion Sanders autograph.
There you go.
He's a big Florida State guy, so.
Oh well, I'm not going to tell him I'm a Miami fan.
I'm not going to. We all have those friends. It's all good. You could be worse to be Notre Dame fan.
Yeah, not everybody can like Miami.
There you go.
So Senators set. Hunt with it in the backfield. Ball going to come to him. He's going to roll. We're going to get a penalty.
It's going to be on us.
Going to be a false start on the Senators. So
I think we had a whole line move.
Yeah, I think we're out of position here. I don't know that you really want to go for this because now it's 4th and 6.
Do you kick it?
I mean, this isn't out of Gavin's range. I mean, he could hit that.
Okay.
And I think points tonight are going to be hard for the Senators to come by, so I think it's not a bad idea to try to kick it.
I think you watch too, and then you see if that nobody moves, and you do the old Michigan State versus Notre Dame.
And remember where you are.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to give them a 6-yard advantage the other way if you miss this because he's definitely going to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, he's going to get in the end zone here as they got it.
So Hunt back to kick it away.
30 yards.
Field goal attempt for Hunt.
Blackhawks bringing a house here. Here's the snap.
Snap
It is
comes down. Hunt drives it. Looks
I think it went right left.
good.
Nope,
Good.
No good. Right at the very end, Craig, it just looked like it
It
hooked.
just tailed away. So Senators going to give that one back.
And I just
Going to be a first down for the Blackhawks. They placed the ball down where it was snapped from. So I guess that's one of those high school rules that I'm not super sure on.
Question
I
mark?
thought if he kicked it into the end zone, they got it at the 20. But
Look, and that's what I think the man in the white hat might be trying to do here. I don't know. He's trying to move it. So, yes, that's what they're going to do, Craig.
I mean, that's
that
the
is
way
right.
I understood
Yes.
it. If you're attempting a field goal and you
Yes.
drive it into the end zone, you get it at the 20. So that's where they place it.
So, I did watch it. I got a guy on YouTube. The kid kicked one, and they did it just for defensive purposes because he could kick it that far.
Yeah.
It was better than a punt.
Yep.
And they went for a field goal like that. Here we go as the snap goes.
Snap comes back to Buchanan.
Man, they've got a lot of motion on their line there.
Yeah, they're not set yet, though. That one going to be handed up the middle to 42. Perkaiser.
Perkaiser needs to switch his Nikes at halftime. He has fallen
Yeah,
twice.
Perkaiser trips it, goes down. Coach Minton there over on the far sideline moves the stick a yard and a half. So
But he has not been able to get anything really going twice, and that's going to be something that's
going to bring up 2nd and 8.
9:39 left on that Bat Family Farm scoreboard there. Sears goes over to the right side there at the linebacker position.
That one goes straight back to Buchanan. Buchanan going to tuck that one and gain
Couple,
another
but not,
3 yards.
Yeah, but really the center's on top of that one, Craig, which is a good sign. They've gotten some guys. The centers are throwing some guys in there on defense. I haven't seen a lot this year.
Yeah.
But Jack Armstrong coming up and flowing to the ball real well there. Some of these numbers throw me off just a little bit. Some of these guys switch numbers, like you said, in the offseason.
Yeah.
And my
and
brain
it's
just,
not quite the same. You're like, wait a minute, that's not.
We're week 4 here, Craig. It's crazy. Week 4. We'll talk about that maybe towards halftime as we're almost at that point in the year. All kinds of motion over here to the left side as we got 2 guys. That's going to put going to be a timeout.
Going to be a timeout again. We're going to go ahead and step away on this one. We're going to get a commercial break in from Bat Family Farms. We'll be back in just.
Out here in Campbellsburg, Indiana, farming isn't just what we do, it's who we are. At Bat Family Farms, we're proud to be a multi-generational farm located just 5 miles from West Washington School. Rooted in tradition, hard work, and a love for the land, Leslie, Ryan, Corey, and their families run row crops, hay, and livestock operations that specialize in custom planting, baling, and livestock consulting. Our Bat family show pigs are raised with the same care and dedication, delivering quality genetics and proven champions to show families across the county. From the barn to the show ring, we believe in doing things the right way, with honesty, integrity, and pride in every animal we raise. Whether you're chasing banners or building a herd, Bat Family Farms are here to help you succeed. If you need a hand planting or haying, as well as local meat for the freezer, we have your needs covered. Bat Family Farms and Bat Family Show Pigs raised right from our family to yours. Reach out to Leslie, Ryan, or Corey for all your needs.
Back to action here at Art Sanders Field, where the Senators trail 8-0. 8:50 to go.
Cannon's going. He's got a big hole. He's going to be popped there.
Popped, but still going to have enough for the first down by about 4 yards.
So he was looking for that option. I think that might have been an option pass flip too, because he was looking.
Yeah, Blake Buchanan with that first down run for the not the Blue Jackets. Wow.
Wow, man, you just got Mitchell on the mind.
The Blackhawks.
Black and blue with these few weeks here. These schedules, how we go. So we'll look as the Buchanan will be back there with Perkaiser in the backfield.
Yeah.
Here's going
to go with 2 wide receivers to the near side. Buchanan going to take the snap in the backfield.
Nobody's on Graham Noniger over here in the slot.
That one comes back, going to be handed off to Perkaiser. Perkaiser going to lower his head and drive forward.
Going to gain. Second effort, however, is what got us, because we had him dead to rights. And
going to gain 2. I believe the first one to get there for the Senators was number 9, Jack Armstrong, but he wasn't able to bring down Perkaiser. A little bit of a size difference there between the 2 of them.
As we look, Perkaiser is, when your first name's Augie, you better be 5'8", 190.
And it fits. It fits for sure. So 41 in the backfield this time. That's Allstott. Buchanan going to take the snap. Going to follow Allstott up the hole.
He's going to be driven, but then kind of
driven backwards after he goes forward. Finally brought down one. Senator rode him for about 3 yards before he got him brought down. Going to be 3rd and 1 here on this one. 7:25 to go.
So we'll see. It was 7:29 left here in the 7:19. Sorry, left in the first half. Coach Mark Gibson sending in the signals there for the Senators, trying to get something here as they've got a big 3rd down here. Cannot give up this. It's going to be a handoff.
That goes to Allstott. Allstott lowers his head and going to get about 8 on that one. So that's another first down for the Blackhawks.
The ball carrier tackle was made by Hayden Morrow. First down Valley.
That's where it'll be, is they're going to move it up to there, and he's going to have to just see what they can do here, because they're going to have to stop this, because this is a team that will.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep running it until we do something to stop it.
They get the ball to start the second half here, so they score here. You get 3 scores, possibly real quick here. If the Senators can't stop this drive, there's going to be the.
There it is again. Buchanan going to go up the middle with it. He's met by a Senator, but going to gain 3.
Blake Buchanan on the keeper.
And that's where it's driven down, as they're going to be moving some stuff in as Bowers comes in there for Sears.
Yeah, we see Sears checking out.
Armstrong on the tackle.
A lot of shoulders, the Senators this year. It seems like a kind of a chronic pain there as they come through for them. They're going to split 2 out wide there.
Yeah, 2 wide to the near side. Nobody to the far side. In the backfield is 41.
So this is where Charlie needs to watch on this end right here.
Hand off to Allstott. Allstott gets met there by the Senators, but still churning his legs. Finally brought down.
Yeah. So, unfortunately for Charlie, he was on the bottom of
that. Charlie was the small one on that.
Yep. Sophomore there comes in and tries to kind of wrangle that big back and couldn't really pull him back. That was the only bad thing.
Still going to be about a 3rd and 4 here.
But these are back-breaking possessions.
Yeah.
Because you wear yourself down, you wear defense down when you're able to run like this. So here is the snap.
There's the motion handed off to 23. That's Cave going across. He's going to be able to pick up the first down.
And it was kind of worrisome. We thought there was a lot of people yelling there could have been a hold on this side. We're trying to find it out.
Yeah, I don't think there's no flag. So if there's no flag, there's no hold.
Ball carrier, and the tackle was made by number 12, Wyatt Wallace.
Okay.
So
I got you. Yeah, you got
Senators down there going to have to figure out something defensively. It's been all runs so far, so you may have to pack that line. You may have to bring one of those corners up.
I got to take my glasses off because it's getting a little dark out here. Here's the snap. That's gonna be Allstott.
Yeah, Allstott gonna go up the near side. Gonna get another 6 yards.
6 yards. Yeah, he's gonna be at the 30, right on the dot there with 4:57 left in the second quarter here on that Bat Family Farm scoreboard. And they are just picking and choosing how they want to go.
Yeah, I mean, and this is the offense that we talked about.
Yeah.
You know, they're looking to get 3 or 4 yards of carry each time, and as long as they do, it's gonna work out. It's gonna keep going for them.
And they've got Perkheiser and Allstott in the backfield along with
Buchanan,
so they can go left or right here. So he's gonna go right up the middle with those 2 guys blocking for him.
Handed off to 42. He's met once again by Armstrong, but Armstrong not able to bring him down. 42
Perkheiser
is Augie Perkheiser, like we've said all night. He's been a big back in the backfield, and the Senators really struggling to get him on the ground.
Yeah, it's been all Augie all the time for Springs Valley, and he is pushing that ball all the way up there. It's going to be a 3rd and about a football.
Yeah, third and a football, 3rd and a foot.
Yep, and so this is where you got to get back to the quarterback in the backfield, if anything possible here. Something to make this more.
Buchanan going to have a keep there. He's going to get enough for the first down. He's going to be brought down in the backfield, but forward progress going to move it past. Armstrong celebrating, but sorry, Charlie, that's a first down.
When you only need a football, then he gets a step. But Craig, that's where it's imperative that you get up there and you make that hit initially.
Yeah.
You break through the line, and that's where, I don't know that we're able to get that. Valley's line is not something that's overbearing. I think they just have backs that are very, very
Yeah,
big.
they
to
have
bring down.
big backs, and they know how to run behind their shoulder pads.
Yes, so here we go, as that's going to be a direct
That one
snap.
goes to Buchanan. Buchanan in the backfield. He's finally met by
Suvac,
3
Bowers.
Senators to bring him down.
And Morrow, another name on defense we haven't been able to call. Hayden Morrow coming in. He
Yeah.
plays safety a lot over the top there.
And here's the interesting fact. Gavin Clooney is playing up the middle, and they're not running at him. They're running off to the side of him.
Yeah.
You know, they're double teaming Clooney, and then they're going to run.
Well, Gavin's twice the size of any of their linemen.
Yeah.
And so he's able to do that, and it's not, and that's where it has to be like that work of getting past somebody there. Is this going to be third down? That was somehow.
Buchanan back, going to throw it for the first time
He's gonna
over
be
the
there.
center. Is beat over on the
Yeah,
far
man,
side
that's where-
is Isaiah Dennis gets beat, but that's number 8. Landon Weeks brings that one in for a touchdown. Going to be the second score
Yep,
for the Springs Valley Blackhawks.
And they caught him sleeping. That's what you do
Yep.
when you lull a team to death.
Well,
you
when
lull
you
it.
exactly, you know, you run, and then you finally put it in the air. There it is.
Yep, rockabye baby on the treetop, rockabye baby. Cradle will fall. Boom.
Yeah,
It
so-
fell right on top of the center series. They're going to have to stop this, Craig, right now because it's 14-0. And they cannot allow this to happen here. As they're going to be taking the snap, it's going to be there to Cave. Cave goes up the middle.
Cave
He's gonna
goes
be
up the
untouched.
middle. He's going to get in.
Untouched.
That's going to push that score out 16-0 over the Senators. Second quarter of action, under 3 minutes to go. So with that, we're going to step aside, have a commercial break from the Washington County Community Foundation, and be back in just a moment.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program, the foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
Back to action here at Art Sanders Field. IU is up 38-0 in the second quarter. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Big in-state rivalry game, I guess you would say there, for the Hoosiers over the.
Yeah, a rivalry requires one team to win.
Well, I'm trying to be positive, man.
So
you never know. We may have Indiana State guys up here.
You know, my Ball State Mighty Fighting Cardinals have 2 wins against IU.
Brownstown Central up 35-0 over Salem.
Wow. My buddy Micah Schaefer there. That's going to be a little bit of an onside kick. There's going to be Charlie. He's going to pick it up.
Charlie picks it up, cuts back, and then brought down. Going to have it at the 38.
Probably the only guy that was going to have the opportunity there to kind of make that play or even make a cut to it very quick. Pretty, so Senators got to move a lot for us here.
Yeah, Senators have a pretty good-sized field to go here. If they're looking to get in, you're looking at a, 62-yard drive here for the Senators. .249. Hunt in the backfield once again for this set of plays. Gonna roll.
Cave is there. He drops him down, but he gets it off
Hayden
tomorrow.
Morrow able to pick it up right here on the near sideline before he gets forward progress to about the 48.
It's going to be short of a first down. It's going to be 2nd and 1. The clock will be moving, Craig, at 2:35 left. Ball on the 47-yard line there. So good job by Gavin just kind of staying there. And somehow Hayden Morrow just popped off the sideline there and made a catch.
Hayden has done a great job of finding that sideline and staying there.
So here we go. Let's see what the Senators can do as they're taking their time, Craig, on this one. Trying to maybe just do it right. You want everybody to be set. Get a first down, you stop the clock.
Comes to Hunt. Hunt going to air it out.
Ooh, Brown comes back.
Brown going to get a cut and out to the far sideline. Looks to go to the races. Looks like a face mask on the far side. We get it all the way from the back judge. Going to be a face mask to add on to that. First down for Gavin Hunt 2, Colton Brown, but then we're going to tack on another 15 after that.
So my question is, Craig, why did the side judge not call that? The guy.
I think he was behind it.
Okay.
Face mask on the defense.
Yep, so that's going to be a personal foul face mask, so that's going to move it even further.
Yep, so Craig, the Senators have to cash in. We talk about this. You're given a free chance here. You got to be able to do it. Great job by Colton Brown coming back to get that ball, and then really hitting the turbo and going down there. And,
moving it all the way inside the 20 down to the 19.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Make them. They're going to be playing a prevent defense here, and we can do this. So we're going to go trips to the left, Craig.
Yeah, going to bring 3 wide receivers to the near side of the field. Hunt still in the backfield with Armstrong. Armstrong going to be up near the line, though. One receiver out to the far side. Hunt back, going to throw it over the top.
Oh, that's going to be a pick. Nope.
Through number 15's hands. He's unable to come down with it. That's Nottiger.
Yeah, that was the only thing, and I wish Wyatt Wallace was on the left side, right side coming across. Craig, there was nobody.
Yeah, nobody
there. He was the only receiver on the right side. So I was like, I just saw a pick. I was like, oh no. Oh no. I called it. See, I put it out in the universe.
Hey,
though,
but
so
that's okay because it stopped the clock.
Stop the clock, yeah.
You know, it's still going to be 2nd and 10
2
from
minutes.
the 19. You're inside the 20. You got 2 minutes to punch this one in and cut this score in half. So
let's see what the
Senator's going to come out with Isaiah Dennis, I believe, in the backfield. That one on the ground. Hunt going to roll. Still rolling. Going to tuck it. Going to try to get ahead.
He does.
He gains maybe 2 on that one before he steps out of bounds. Nice run there for Hunt.
We're going to have a hold against the Senators, though, Craig, on that. It was when Gavin made the initial run, there was somebody who just dropped somebody in the backfield.
No.
So
that one going to come back. Like we said in the pregame, that's what hurts. Those plays, you know, we gained 3, we're moving forward, and then we get a hold, and it's going to back us up 10 yards from the spot. So they're going to put the ball down on, what is that, the 29 now?
Yeah, that's where we're at. Yeah, it's a.
So going to be 2nd and 20.
They wound the clock there. Gavin went out of bounds, but they called a penalty.
Yeah.
So did they say that he didn't get out? So we will see. Here's the snap. It's going to be a quick pass. He's got a man coverage there. It's Brown.
Colton Brown catches it right at the stick, fighting for
going.
yards.
He's still going.
He's going to get it and go out of bounds past the stick. So that's going to be a 22-yard gain for the Senators inside the 10 now.
Looked like a Megadeth mosh pit there at the end of that play.
Yeah.
But he winds up getting in for the first down and getting it out of bounds.
Nice job there by Colton Brown to pick up that first down. Needed 20. He got 22. So going to be first down, 8 yards to go. Got to be first and goal. Signal comes in from Coach Bousman and Coach Nance on the near side.
I think you do. I think you can take a run here. I think you
yeah,
do.
we've got a timeout left. You can run the ball.
You roll out. I think you might catch somebody sleeping on the other end here. As they bring heat. Oh, he's going to be pulled down. He goes down.
Going to be brought down in the backfield past the 31.
So there you go. That's where he's at. And that's where they will be.
Sorry, that's the 21, not the 31. Diagonals are killing me tonight.
Yeah, 1:14 left on the game clock there. Senators with 1 timeout, but they're now out of the red zone by their own demise there. And that's where we have a play that he held on to the ball.
Yeah.
Almost wish he could have thrown it away, but he never had a chance.
Never could get his feet set enough to throw it away.
Or throw it in the direction of anybody else. Here's the snap.
Ball comes back. Hunt going to roll, going to throw, going to be a hold on us.
Morrow makes the catch.
Morrow with the catch, but once again we're going to have a hold.
So that's going to move us back to the 31, Craig, here with 47.9 seconds left on the clock.
Senators, like we said, just shooting themselves in the foot, backing this up every time. Just too much going backwards. You know, we have a great play by Colton Brown to gain 22, but then we have 3 penalties that take us back further than where we were when he caught it.
Is very
So we're now at the 31-yard line, going to be 2nd and goal still from the 31.
Second about 4 buses there. So the center's going to have to, I'd say 4 minibuses. We'll go 4 minibuses, 2 regular ones. Hunt does a great job out of this, though. He could easily chuck one here. So here's the clock. is going there. He's going to be going past.
He's going to throw that one up. That one goes to nobody.
No, I don't know that he had anything or he was trying to ground it there.
Yeah, I don't exactly know where that one was going, but.
So it's 16-0 right now, Springs Valley, with 31.9 left. Getting all kinds of people need to tune in. Everybody's texting me for scores right now. The score of the game. Tune in, help us out. I shared us out. As the Blackhawks are going to be rotating some defensive guys here, so those edges are going to be coming in very hot here as the snap goes. He's going to have a little bit of time.
Back, going to air that one out. That one up in the air. Morrow goes up, high points it, but unable to bring that one in.
So that'll bring up a fourth and a couple buses, like you said. Morrow's he's dragging a little bit. I don't blame him after that when he took a lot of contact.
So here we go, 4th and 31. Senators outside of the punting area here. No need to punt this. Outside of Gavin's leg, he can't kick this, so Senator's going to have to go for it. The problem is you need 31.
Yes. So I mean, you got one. You get the first down. You don't have to get it all on this play. You don't. I mean, you can get a first down, but you got to make it.
Yeah, it's got to be a good first down. That's the
first down. He's got time as they're coming. He steps up.
Steps up, throws across the middle. That
nobody there.
Going to be to Hayden Morrow, but Morrow not going to be able to bring that one in from where it was thrown.
So
down to Springs Valley.
That is where we stand right now.
Going to be a turnover on downs. You know, the Senators just not a very clean quarter if we're going to talk about it. I mean, that just not.
No, there's too much laundry on the field, Craig, and multiple times we look at that. I don't know officially John Ledgerwood's over here doing that, but I guarantee you look at red zone penalties.
Yeah,
have been huge. Penalties inside the 35-yard line.
That one comes back, hands it off to Allstott. Allstott going to lower his head, get into the secondary.
He's got one guy to beat, but he doesn't beat him, and that's 23 Colton Brown who drags him down.
Colton Brown does a nice job of dragging him down. Clock going to stop, 17.7 to go on that.
I mean, I think they throw it up the middle here to that big guy again. They've gotten him quite a few times. You take a shot here.
Yeah.
I think they've got one timeout left also.
I think Valley's going to take their final timeout to give them a shot at getting it into the end zone. So with that, we're going to step away for a quick commercial break from the IHSA, and we'll be back in just a minute.
It's more so a movement than a moment, 100%.
Clark, pretty step back, hits a three.
Grow with our team in order to help us accomplish our ultimate goal, which is to win championship.
Boston with the blow-by. Outlet pass, holds Mitchell.
I think as a team, too, we've just continued to build that chemistry, and it looks a lot better on the court. And
what you're seeing this year, I think, is only really the beginning. From here on out, it's only going to get better and better.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure.
Back to live action here at Art Sanders Field, where the Senators do trail 16-0, 17.7 left to go here in the first half.
Buchanan's going to drop back.
Buchanan going to air this one out. It goes over
right
the top.
It's there.
Unable to bring it in on the far sideline, just kind of overthrew that one was Buchanan.
Noniger was not able to, and that's where I think, Craig, if Landon Weeks was over there, he would have made that catch.
Yeah.
He is a lot bigger.
12.8 left on the clock, but that's not a bad play there for the Blackhawks if you're looking to air one out.
I mean, I think we'll probably see that a couple times here as we go because they're going to be just finding somebody. So we cannot lose over here as we've got. They might try to get a first down. Might try to.
Yeah, I don't think they're worried about first downs. I think
touchdown. Yep, they're going to go. That's kind of
Allstott. Allstott going to be brought down. Nice job by Hayden Bowers there stepping in. Freshman coming from his middle linebacker position.
Very interesting call. I'm surprised they didn't take another shot.
Yeah, time going to run out. That's going to end the first half of play. Like we said, lots of action here for the halftime show. We've got the elementary football team going to be introduced. The flags are going to go out and perform for the first time this year. So like we said, lots of action, lots of stuff going on here at Art Sanders Field tonight. So this is going to be an extended halftime. You're going to see part of the flag presentation, and then we're going to jump into our regular halftime stuff. So with that, we're going to step away, and we will be back with the start of the second half.
The West Washington Color Guard, under the direction of Amanda Davis and Dee Miller, performing to The Greatest Show from the film The Greatest Showman, announced.
Expertise, resources, commitment. At Sullivan Financial, we offer a team approach to financial planning, offering you a broader scope of expertise than you will likely find in any one person. Clients are our main priority, which is why we work to understand your unique circumstances and ultimately create a distinctive plan that provides a roadmap for your financial journey. Located in Mitchell, Indiana, they can be reached at 812-849-2670. That's 812-849-2670.
It's more so a movement than a moment, 100%.
Pretty step back, hits a three.
Grow with our team in order to help us accomplish our ultimate goal, which is to win championship.
Boston with the block. Outlet pass. Oh, it's Mitchell.
I think as a team too, we've just continued to build that chemistry, and it looks a lot better on the court. And
What you're seeing this year, I think, is only really the beginning. From here on out, it's only going to get better and better.
Some see a volleyball match. we see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Out here in Campbellsburg, Indiana, farming isn't just what we do, it's who we are. At Bat Family Farms, we're proud to be a multi-generational farm located just 5 miles from West Washington School. Rooted in tradition, hard work, and a love for the land, Leslie, Ryan, Corey, and their families run row crops, hay, and livestock operations that specialize in custom planting, baling, and livestock consulting. Our Bat family show pigs are raised with the same care and dedication, delivering quality genetics and proven champions to show families across the county. From the barn to the show ring, we believe in doing things the right way, with honesty, integrity, and pride in every animal we raise. Whether you're chasing banners or building a herd, Bat Family Farms are here to help you succeed. If you need a hand planting or haying, as well as local meat for the freezer, we have your needs covered. Bat Family Farms and Bat Family Show Pigs raised right from our family to yours. Reach out to Leslie, Ryan, or Corey for all your needs.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig, and talking about all things IHSAA related. Paul, thanks for being with me. You and your colleagues are very busy. It's that time of year where you're annually in the fall on the road talking with athletic directors and finding out what's going on with the membership. How has that project gone so far?
It's gone great. It's really good for us to get out of the office and go to where our schools are at. We were in Plymouth, Indiana, and met with probably about 75 school principals and athletic directors, and had about another 75 at our meeting in Lowell, Indiana. And we kind of go over what's gone on within the association over the past year, and we really talk about everything from student leadership. A lot of our principals bring students to these meetings, and we have a session just for student development and working on some leadership traits. Talk to our champions together and officials, and topic that's on everybody's mind these days, the athletic transfers. And so there's just a whole host of things that we go over in this meeting. But we also want to listen, having the opportunity to listen to our schools and understand what they need from us helps us also.
I think it's interesting, too, that when you mentioned the one thing that's on the minds of a lot of people is this transfer situation. And, you've been involved in this for quite a while. And transfers, there have been transfers from day one, and now there's a more clear-cut way of doing it.
Yeah, there is. I mean, we changed some bylaws last year. But, everybody thinks we've been kind of absent of change. And, since 2012, we've had 32 changes to our transfer rules. And so we've always tried to evolve and adjust, but still protect, students' ability to participate. Our concern is not only students that transfer, 92%, almost 93% receive full eligibility when we do over 3,000 transfers annually. But, we're also worried about the students who may get displaced by somebody transferring for solely athletic reasons. So we have to keep every student in mind, even ones that are not involved in the transfer process.
Well, you have transfers, you have NIL, you have this is a challenging time to be involved in high school sports in our state.
Things continually change, and we look at the youth sport explosion on the front side of high school participation and understand that that's not about education first. And then I think it's hard-pressed to say that the collegiate atmosphere today is not about education first. I jokingly tell the membership, I can't remember the last time I turned on a broadcast and heard somebody celebrate the graduation rate of their athletes, which tells me that the academic focus has left a lot of universities.
The cynic in me would say it's now become what everyone knew it was, but never really talked about it directly, and that it had become a highly commercialized and almost professional type of environment. But that's for another topic. All right, we are at the point in the athletic year. You have 2 weeks until golf. Is that right? Am I reading that right? 2 weeks until girls golf?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, they're in their final matches of the regular season, and tournaments will begin in 2 weeks. And, you know, it's amazing how we get to this point every year. Shortly after that, everything else we offer will begin. And I know you and I talked about it earlier, but every sport is really past or almost past the halfway point of their season. It's just amazing how fast that point of the season gets here.
Speaking of how fast it goes, we're coming up on week number 4 of the high school football season, so I think that underscores it better than anything.
That's exactly right, Coach. We talk about football a little bit every week, and it's amazing that you know, we're sitting here with week 4, and tomorrow we'll cross over the halfway, or not next week, we'll cross over the halfway mark, and it's just amazing. And you know, teams are still figuring some thing out. We have some teams that are having the season that they expected to have, but you know, it's what coaches do. It's help student athletes learn through sometimes adversity, but they also have to learn through success.
He's the commissioner of the IHSAA. It's Paul Neidig. Commissioner, thanks so much for your time. Have a fantastic week. Be safe on the highways.
Thanks, Coach. We'll listen to you on the radio on Friday and Saturday night.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Whoa, bummer. Well, at least you get to see your insurance agent, right?
Yeah, you're right. Sure, my car got struck by lightning, but my Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Mike, is gonna help me figure it out. So awesome. Oh, here he is. Big Mike!
Your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent helps guide you through the process, so you don't have to go it alone.
Why are you here?
Sports in general is just for anybody.
Good work. First down.
Seeing, you know, girls flag football is pretty awesome.
Now, there are 13 sanctioned states in high school girls flag, and then you add on that it's going to be an Olympic sport at the next Olympics, which is huge. I think it's a really exciting time to jump in and be at the forefront of this.
1, 2, 3.
Lynx Clothing and Shoes is located at 15 Public Square, Salem, Indiana. Since 2006, owners Rick and Rita Lynx have offered a wide variety of services to Washington County residents. And it's also the best place to pick up all your Senator gear for every season, so you can cheer on your Senators in style. And if you don't find exactly what you're looking for, no problem. Lynx can help create whatever you need with their custom embroidery machines and their on-site screen printing. No order is too big or too small. They also offer custom hats, Letterman jackets, and even tuxedo rentals. You'll also find a wide selection of jewelry and other accessories, casual wear, workwear, and of course you'll find shoes. Lynx also offers a wide selection of sporting goods and equipment for any sports season. Don't forget to check out their selection of Candleberry Candle Company candles. Lynx Clothing and Shoes, 15 Public Square, Salem, Indiana, 47167, 812-883-4154.
Gates, Carnegie, Rockefeller. I'm not. Generous, caring, rich in spirit, I am. You don't have to be a person of great wealth to make an impact. When caring individuals give through a flexible, creative, capable organization known as a community foundation, our philanthropic potential is unlimited. As your local community foundation, we provide you the opportunity to permanently support the causes you care about, both near and far. We do this by protecting and administering permanent funds through thoughtful grant making to improve the quality of life in the community we serve. Simply put, donors who give through a community foundation build sustainable, permanent funds called endowments through contributions, big and small, to support organizations they care about most, forever. Through the generosity of our many donors and the responsible, informed investment of permanent funds, we will increase our grant-making ability for the benefit of our community for generations to come. All we need is you. What causes are you passionate about? What organization matters most to you? We can help you ensure your charitable interests are supported forever. Donors can give to an existing endowment or establish their own. Some choose to give now, while others make their gift later through their will or estate plan. To learn what your options are, talk to your community foundation. We're here to help you reach your philanthropic goals. If you love our community, let's leave our little corner of the world a bit better than we found it. Not just today, but for future generations too. The Washington County Community Foundation has been making our home a terrific place to live, work, and play since 1993 through the generosity of donors just like you. Why? Well, just like you, we also really love our community.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
What? This means we get to talk to Denise.
Your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent helps guide you through the process so you don't have to go it alone.
Denise! Hey! Wow! We were just talking about you. That's so funny.
Expertise, resources, commitment. At Sullivan Financial, we offer a team approach to financial planning, offering you a broader scope of expertise than you will likely find in any one person. Clients are our main priority, which is why we work to understand your unique circumstances and ultimately create a distinctive plan that provides a roadmap for your financial journey. Located in Mitchell, Indiana, they can be reached at 812-849-2670. That's 812-849-2670.
Back to live action here at Art Sanders Field, where the Senators do trail 16-0. It's going to be the Blackhawks ball to start the third quarter of play. Senators led in the stat category by Gavin Hunt with his passing yards. He was 9 of 15 for 109 yards. Those 109 came to two wide receivers. Colton Brown targeted 6 times with 4 catches, 51 yards. Hayden Morrow targeted 9 times with 5 catches for 58 yards. Running for the Senators, a small amount is the best I can say. Jent Tankersley with 1 attempt for -8 yards. Gavin Hunt 7 attempts for -18 yards. Isaiah Dennis 3 for 7 yards, and Charlie Armstrong 1 for 1 yard. So a total, they've had 12 rushing attempts for -18 yards. Penalties, Senators with 4 for 30 yards. Springs Valley 5 for 45 yards. Springs Valley 166 total offensive yards. So that's quite the rundown. Thanks there to John Ledgerwood for keeping those stats for us and being able to hand those to us on the fly. That makes it super nice for us.
Lots of second half adjustments here for the Senators. Definitely cutting down the penalties. Definitely establishing some kind of a running game. Craig will be huge here as they go in, and also just trying to limit any turnovers that they have and creating some turnovers while they're on it.
Yeah, you know, that's one of those. The Senators are going to have to play a better second half. I mean, it is 16-0. They're by no means out of this game.
Yes.
But they've got to play some better football in the second half.
Speaking of scores, lots here on the Salem Card Show scoreboard. Salem Card Show, October 25th at the Salem Armory. Come on out. 9 a.m. 2 p.m. Lots of good stuff going on. Salem down 42-0 Brownstown. Providence 35-0 over Clarksville right now. Floyd Central 21-7 over Seymour. Silver Creek 14-0 over Eastern. Paley 34-0 over Perry. Eastern Green 7-0 over Mitchell. North Davies 20-0 over Pike Central. Crawford County 6-6 with South Decatur. Scottsburg tied 7 with Gordon. And North Harrison and Clarksville 14-all. Man, I got all those in.
There you go. Gavin Hunt back to kick this one away to start the second half. Hunt going to kick that one away. Up in the air it goes.
in over in. It's going to be picked up by Cave there. He's going to take it at about the 25, bring it up. He's got it still full head of steam. He's going. He's going to be cut down there.
Finally brought down. Nice run there by Cave. Going to bring it all the way back to the 36.
And that's where Morrow takes a shot there as you saw him go down. He kind of overextended himself, Craig, to make that tackle. He's limping a little bit. So,
yeah, that's not what you want out of the senior
star receiver and kind of key to the defense there.
Yeah.
That grass gets a little wetter as we go on. It gets a little bit of a dew. And we got Twins to the left side here for Valley. They have been able to just methodically go on 80-plus yard drives multiple times here. They're going to have to start from 35.
Yeah, Senator's going to start this with an offsides.
Penalty flag.
They're going to jump off, so that's going to move Springs Valley even closer.
You know, I almost wish I could wear earplugs on that first snap and just tell my linemen.
I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to have earplugs up here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You know, that's something we can all wish for. I do appreciate, Craig, hearing the sound of your voice, though, my friend. So here we go. As Buchanan takes a snap, he's going to hand it off to
Allstock going to lower his head and run over.
He's still going.
Over two Senators and then going to finally be brought down by Hayden Morrow on the far side. He finally is able to bring him down. Allstock goes through about 6 Senators before he's brought down by Hayden Morrow from his free safety position.
He's going to get a little bit of an earful from his coach there, I think, because he was trying to showboat a little bit after he makes a good run there. So you get that, but you gotta keep driving if you're the Senators. You're trying to find somebody, as they've got too many guys on the field. As Colton Brown's running off there, Craig.
He finally gets off the field. So
and there's going to be a left side. That's Perkhiser.
Going to go to Augie Perkhiser. Going to be a hold.
And that's and then we're going to have another one
flag on the play.
after that. Let's see. So that's going to negate that run.
Personal foul action. Nope, that's a hold.
Hold, yeah.
That's a hold. I saw his arm move. I thought it was a personal foul, but going to be a hold on Springs Valley. Going to back them up.
So mental fortitude is something that you kind of got to have, especially in games like these, to where you can kind of refocus and do something. As
Colton Brown going to come back onto the field.
Yeah, they've been shuffling guys in and off there as Leap comes off.
Yeah, Leap comes off. We're going to see 2 receivers stacked over here.
Nobody on coverage, so they're going to let it. It's going to be a zone coverage there on the back as Morrow kind of shades him. It's going to be a handoff to Perkhiser. He's going to get it again. He's going to rumble and stumble and bumble, about take out the ball boy on the sideline.
Goes out of bounds. Still not enough for a first down, but a pretty good gain. I believe he's going to get 12 on that one.
Yep, the only guy who got him was the ball boy, and that's where he's got a lot. You got all those yards plus a couple back, so.
Yeah, going to be 2nd and 8.
16-0 on that Bat Family Farms scoreboard there. Here's the snap to Buchanan. Oh, they're going to take a second
and reset.
Reset there. So there's going to be snaps a little high. It goes
still just going to hand it off to the big back through the backfield.
That's Perkhiser. He's still going. He's going to waltz in the end zone for a touchdown. So
it's going to be a touchdown there for Perkhiser. Not quite sure how there wasn't a hold.
Well, I was more concerned with
coming back
lots of
at the tackle. Where we had him stopped, we stopped him, and then I'm pretty sure we were getting held, being drug off.
Unfortunately, that's not the call, and the call on the field is a touchdown. It's 22-0 Springs.
22-0 Springs Valley.
So that's where we're at right now with 11-13 left on the third quarter here on the Bat Family Farm scoreboard. So that's what happens when with those big backs, Craig. You cannot tackle them.
You got to tackle them and you got to bring them down.
You got to drive.
Buchanan in the backfield going to be set there. That one comes back, going to be handed off, going to get into the end zone.
And he goes in untouched. That'll be Perkhiser, I think, on that one too. So
so that's going to be 24-0. We're going to step aside for a quick commercial break from Michael Long with American Family Insurance, and we'll be back in just a minute. As your American Family Insurance agent, Michael Long can offer you dependable auto, home, business, and life insurance, as well as other insurance products. He's big enough to serve and small enough to care. His team and their unique backgrounds, trainings, and experiences have prepared them well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you. Together, they are building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. When it comes to your car insurance, you deserve more than a card tucked in your glove box. That's why American Family Car Insurance goes beyond a piece of paper or an app to give you smart, customized coverage and real peace of mind. No matter how your life changes, you can feel comfortable you will have the right auto insurance protection and support every step of the way. Not sure how much or what type of coverage is right for you? Michael Long is the person to talk to. Back to live action here at Art Sanders Field, where the Senators are trailing 24-0.
Got a quick plug, Craig. I don't give very many free quick plugs, but this is for my buddy Brent Ingram. Calling all old-timers.
Ooh,
if you're an old-timey baseball guy, September 28th, starting at 10 a.m., West Washington will be hosting a old-timer baseball game, so ages 13 to 75. He says 2 games guaranteed, double elimination, an hour and 15-minute time limit, pitching machines set for 65 miles per hour, 4 runs per inning, middle school through grandpas. So give Coach Ingram a message there and contact the Senator Baseball page, and they can get you on that. As Anakin kicks it off there, he's going to have a short line drive that's going to be picked up there. And before somebody is dropped there for Senators, that's Isaiah Dennis. And somebody flies off, and that looks pretty bad there, is number 33, Trucker Suvac.
Yeah, Trucker Suvac comes flying over the top of that one.
Kind of a little ladders, tables, and chairs match there all of a sudden broke out as they goes flying there. So
Senator's going to take over on the offensive side here.
So we'll see here as the Senators are trying to do something with 24-0 with 10:50 left in the third quarter.
Like we said, the rushing game has not been there tonight for the Senators.
I mean, all season. We can literally say that all season. That's something that I don't know if we looked at our season stats there per game, and that's in high school football. That's what you got to have, Craig.
Yeah, you need a rushing attack at some point.
Yes.
10:50 to go here in the third. Senators have that one going to be handed off up the middle. Isaiah Dennis lowers his head. Going to get about 9 on that one before he's brought down.
That was a quick little flip pass to him there. Kind of a shovel there.
Yeah,
Great
shovel
job.
pass before he gets moving. So.
And that's something, if I'll say that, we talk about Gavin. When Gavin gets his feet moving, that's something with Isaiah. If he gets his feet moving, he's going to wind up getting some yards because he's a little Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
He's going to be brought down probably pretty easy, but he can get going.
Right, going to be 2nd and 1 here. Senators trail 24-0.
Senators, no penalties. This is what we've struggled with all night here.
That one handed off to Dennis again. Going to be enough for the first down.
Yep. That's where he'll be on the 50, it looks like, or the 49, wherever they spot it.
Yeah, going to be the 49.
Right there on Senator Sam's
second line of his hat.
Yeah.
Let's call it that.
Hey, I used a little AI to make. Did I show you my AI that I did with the little it's a Notre Dame guy, but I changed him to Senator Sam. Did I show you that?
No.
We might have to use this one. It's pretty funny what AI can do.
So Senators out, set again. Hunt in the backfield. Nice long call there by Hunt. Going to get a offsides on the defense.
Great TV right here, but that's the Notre Dame one now, and I got it. Look at that one.
Ooh, that's
Is that
nice.
Not really good?
I do like that.
So we might debut that. Can we debut that?
Can we debut that?
We might have to do that. I can work on his shoes there a little bit, but yeah.
Oh. Senators set 2 wide receivers to the near side. Going to be handed off to Armstrong up the middle. He's going to gain 2 on that one.
Well, you're playing with the free yards before, Craig.
Right.
So then it's like a 7-yard run.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
So you get that and it goes. And the Senators moving it slowly but surely there with 9:33. Score 24-0. Springs Valley on that Bat Family Farm scoreboard.
And Senators just looking to get on the scoreboard tonight so far. Just haven't been able to do it yet.
Craig, let's look historically. We'll have to try to do that, but we score twice. We very rarely lose when we score twice.
Yeah.
It's either all
Hunt
or
going to roll to the near side. That one intended for Colton Brown. He's unable to come up with it.
I mean, I'm very thankful that Carter Andrews was not fleet of foot there or very tall. He's only 5'9", 163. Because if he had any size to him, he's picking that and taking that to the house. That was just a pass you went back.
So going to bring up 3rd and 3. Senators still looking to get a first down here, even though they had that help to start this.
Yes, and that's the ground and pound has to be here. I think give it to Gavin, let him go right or left. Oh, the ball's down. It's gonna
ball
be
on the
fumbled and
ground.
recovered there by
Senators trying to come up with it.
It's going to be Valley ball.
Valley going to come up with it, so that's going to be a turnover for the Senators. That's one of those, handed it off to Charlie Armstrong, and as soon as Armstrong got it, he got hit.
Yeah.
You know, he never really had a complete grab on the ball, and then turnover for the Senators. We said the Senators had to play a clean game tonight. That's not going to help.
No. And that play, Craig, honestly, that's where I know that trying to do that, I think almost you go with Hunt there and just have him follow Charlie or whatever. He's a bigger body that can take that pounding of somebody and at least fall forward because you're going forward on fourth down.
Yeah.
And so then you set yourself up falling forward there. So here's Buchanan. He's going to take the snap with the shotgun. That's going to be a handoff to number 41. There's the hold we get in the backfield.
Yeah, going to be a hold. Armstrong, who fumbled on that one, then going to get a hold coming back. So.
Yeah. So, and that's something you have to have, you know, and a lot of times, you know, you look at this and historically, like I say, it's a sloppy game. You know, there's a lot of yellow flags in these games, and the Senators have just not been able, Craig, to hurt themselves because look at this. Now they've set themselves back, and they have to make a stop here because it seems like
you're even though you're in the middle of the third quarter, you're running out of time.
Yeah.
You can't.
You can't because our offense really has not predicated itself to be able to score super fast against this defense.
Yeah.
So here's the snap. That's going to be caved to the outside on the sweep. He's got a head full of steam. He's going to the 30.
He has
35,
a whole
40.
lot of room.
Still
That's going to
going.
be a first down for the Blackhawks before he's finally brought down.
Hayden Bauer's the only person able to bring him down. He brings him down to 30, Craig. So that's going to be about a 10 to 30-yard run there for him.
Yeah,
and
nice run there by Cave.
About 25 yards after contact, too. So.
And those types of things are what hurt the Senators so much because you do such a good job. You get them backed up behind the sticks, and then Valley comes out and runs for 30 yards and gets a first down.
And so they hit you with, rather than hit you in the mouth, they hit you with the uppercut there, and they take you out. So going to be Buchanan there with the snap.
Buchanan with it once again in the backfield. He's going to pass this one over the top. It goes. That one's going to be overthrown. He's about 2 yards too deep to get that one.
Big thank you to my friend David Payne for the score update from Marengo. Crawford County up 22-6 at half over South
there
Decatur.
You go.
South Decatur, a possible sectional opponent for the Senators, and also a
send that message out. Crawford County tailgate.
Crawford County tailgate.
We'll bring
we'll bring it. That's
we'll bring it to the parking lot.
They will. They've got. I'm trying to figure who they have next week. I'll have to look at that. I think we have Paley. They don't have Valley because Valley's at Salem next week. Here's the snap. That's going to be to
Allstott going to be finally brought down. Nice job over there by Tristan Brown to bring him down.
A kid who I really want to see. I know he's getting back slowly but surely, Craig, but we've got to have him out there because he's a big, long body, and he's a strong kid.
And we see him come out now. Nash Washburn comes in.
So getting him back slowly but surely there. Tricker Stuvak also checking in for the Senators. So lots of action there.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of Blackhawks coming in and moving around.
They came in and they've moved, and sorry as it was see there. So there's 7:42 left here on the scoreboard.
Buchanan going to have that one.
He's going to look. He's going to make that quick pass, drop it off there to. He's still going. How he wasn't down right there, I don't know.
Yeah, that's got to be a whistle from the sideline, and the whistle didn't happen.
Yep. And so then he's down. And needing some attention. No, he's going to get up.
Going to pop up. It's going to get a twisted ankle, I believe, on that one. $15 for them. Nottiger, not a
big guy.
And then getting beat by 4 Senators probably doesn't help that. Very much so. Looks like a twisted ankle. Going to be okay, though. Jogs off to the side. Valley set to go again. Center already over the ball.
There you go.
Allstott with it. He's met by 33.
That's Stuvak, but he's still going. So Craig, we have to quit trying to tackle these guys high.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. We're getting there with one, but it's going to take 2 or 3 Senators to bring down these big backs for Valley. And our first guy's there, but it takes 2 or 3 to get them to the ground.
I don't know. I had a kinesiology class in college, and they talked about, these guys that have the ability. There's a certain ability, like some people are like bowling balls. They just keep rolling. That's what Springs Valley has. A couple guys that are just bowling balls that keep rolling forward for them. And this is going to be a pass out to the white side.
Nope, Buchanan going to keep it.
He's going to be wrestled down.
Going to be brought down. Well, I mean, when your last name's Allstott, there's a pretty famous Allstott that's a bowling ball.
Yep. And all those, all the Allstotts we played in high school were always catchers and unbelievable athletes. So, it's just a name there you see synonymous with Springs Valley, and they keep going. As Buchanan's going to go, it's going to be 2nd and 5, 6:28 left on the Bat Family Farm scoreboard. So here's going to be the snap to him.
Buchanan with it. Going to hand it off once again to Allstott. Allstott creeps through a little hole before he's brought down. I believe that was Trekker Suvak again, 33. Brought him down.
And Craig, that's what we've had the opportunities to stop him.
Yeah, this is an opportunity right here once again to stop them, but they're within that 4 yard. When you're getting 3 or 4 yards every time, it makes it real hard to stop that first down progression. So Buchanan with it once again. That snap going to come to him, handed off this time to 42, which is Perkiser.
He's still going.
Perkiser.
That ball's out.
Ball's out on the ground. Senators motioning. They've got it.
I cannot believe the officials let that ball go that long, that play go that long. They're going to keep it. They're going to keep it. Valley's going to keep it. Senators tried calling it, and Craig, it's very strange because there's some just inability. I think sometimes it's like.
Well, it's one of those that over 3 plays ago we had a receiver who we had stopped, and then had a second go at it, and now we've got a back who stopped and gets a second go at it. It's like we're just not getting them to the ground, I guess.
Craig, the Mighty Wolfpack play Mitchell next week.
Ooh.
They could go for 4 straight.
There we go.
All right, so we go right here. That's going to be
that
Allstott.
One's handed off to Allstott. Allstott going to get into the end zone. That's a touchdown once again, moving it out to 30-0 for Springs Valley.
So I'm going to check on the Mitchell offensive here, see if they've scored yet this year. I did promise. We talked about that. They were ready to.
Yeah, they were ready to shoot off the cannons.
They did last week when we had that crazy play. Could not advance a punt. Learned something new. So here we go.
So Valley going to come out, go for 2 here. Both Allstott and Perkiser in the backfield. It goes to Allstott. Allstott going to lower his head.
He's going to get stopped.
Not going to get into the end zone. So that's going to move it back to the Senators on the kickoff. Springs Valley going to lead 30-0. We're going to step aside, have a commercial break from Raymond James, Jamie Sullivan. We'll be back for more Senator football action here in just.
Expertise, resources, commitment. At Sullivan Financial, we offer a team approach to financial planning, offering you a broader scope of expertise than you will likely find in any one person. Clients are our main priority, which is why we work to understand your unique circumstances and ultimately create a distinctive plan that provides a roadmap for your financial journey. Located in Mitchell, Indiana, they can be reached at 812-849-2670. That's 812-849-2670.
Back to action here at Art Sanders Field, where the Senators do trail 30-0.
Craig, do you think that we'll see any trickeration here out of the Blackhawks on this kickoff?
I don't know. I mean, you're up 30. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you see teams do that. You're going to try to catch, let's see, because they've got a couple different guys in. Try to find the guy with the cleanest jersey and hit him with it and go from there.
Yeah, I don't know that you need any trick plays or anything here when you're winning by 30. Keep doing what you're doing.
So we'll see here. So Center's going to be taking it. Got a couple guys back there. Got a couple Morrow, Washburn, and Brown back to receive on the back line. We've got Sears, and I don't know who the person is in the middle for us there. I'm looking for a number. It's going to be a little trickeration.
Right over the top. Going to be caught
That's Wyatt Wallace, the guy that couldn't figure out who it was, and he takes
nice
it.
job by Wyatt to pick that one up and advance it back to the 49.
The nose of Senator Sam.
Yep, right on the eyeball, I guess you would call it.
So right on the eye there. So who the Hurricanes got this week?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Central Florida.
Central Florida.
The upset capital of the world.
Oh, my.
Central Florida has 2 wins this year, both over ranked teams, ranked higher than them.
Does it?
They come in with ranked 18th in the nation.
Oh, my gosh. That's true.
Hurricanes on upset alert for sure.
Alert. Get ready here.
You heard it here first.
Snap goes to Hunt. He's going to drop back, throw it quick. Out route to Morrow, who's going to cut up the middle. He's got 10, 15.
Nice job lowering your shoulder and getting up the field. Going to gain about 14 on that one.
Well, my Ball State Cardinals are in the bottom 3, or the bottom of the NCAA right now. We need to figure out a way. They don't pay their players enough, I guess.
Well, it's funny, when paying your players first started, Miami was at the top of that. They were doing it before anybody else was, and then everybody kind of started paying their players under the radar.
Yeah.
And now that it's legal, Miami's right back up there. It's funny how that works.
As Hunt takes a snap.
Going to come out to Colton Brown. Colton Brown not able to snag that one.
Yeah, that was on like a hitch route there. And has he come back, Craig?
Yeah, his feet just didn't get set.
And so that's when you're tired and you're doing that and the ball's off just a little bit. Colton earlier tonight came back a long ways to catch one of those.
Yeah.
It's a good play call there on a first down. You take that. And now this is going to be crazy. You hear me, Craig? I think you do run the ball in this play.
Yeah.
I think you do.
Colton started his day here at school running routes. When I got here at about 7 o'clock, Colton was here running routes. So.
Yeah, he was out there with a couple guys just getting some routes in.
That's not good.
The ball's down. And I think Gavin's going
to end up back on top of that.
Hey, hustling by
I thought he was going to cough that one up. He didn't.
He coughed it.
But then he fell right back on it. So that's good. I think he was thinking he could pitch it to somebody, but there was nobody there to pitch it to.
My cousin Travis one year at Thanksgiving was eating a roll and kind of choked on it, hawked it up, and picked it back up and shoved it back in his mouth. That's what happened right there.
Yeah. Gavin Hunt got hit. And coughed that one up and was able to fall right back on top of it.
So just like a roll.
Hunt back in the backfield, flanked on both sides by a running back. He's going to roll to the far side. Hunt going to wing that one. That one going to go over Morrow's head.
Yeah, there was nobody there on that sideline as I was looking. I was trying to find somebody.
The stat person for
Springs
the
Valley.
Blackhawks was the closest one to that, I believe.
I think we had some managers over there because I was looking, so. As Wyatt Wallace comes off, so it's going to be 4th and about 3 buses tonight.
4th and I'm going to say 15.
15, okay. That's actually a better spot then.
Yeah.
You got better eyes than me. I'm sitting down though.
I'm really good. I can read my scoreboard.
It's
right in front of me. I finally got it working, so Hunt back to air this one out. He's going to air it out to Colton Brown. Brown comes back with it, catches it, and then steps out of bounds right at the 21. Nice catch there by Colton Brown. Going to be a first down for the Senators.
Craig, that's what if we could somehow find a way to pair a good running game with these really good outside receivers. That is what really is been detrimental for the Senators all year, is that there's not that ability to, be able to run it now and have somebody respect you.
Well, and it hurts a little more. We've moved Clooney to center.
Yes.
So that makes
as the ball goes over Gent's head, he's going to fall down on it. So
I didn't even realize that we had brought Gent in. So Gent comes in. First play, -8 yards for him.
I'm looking to see where.
And I was just bragging on Gavin Clooney that he'd done a great job so far.
Well, I was looking to see Ken Chapman, our trainer, is on the far side, so Gavin is not seeing him. I know Gavin's had some shoulder problems. He's kind of beat up. Congratulations to him. He hit a big moment this week, and I think he's signing up to go to the Army. I think he is.
I think that's right.
Pretty cool. There's
Gent going to come back looking to run it. He tucks it.
All right, but unfortunately that gets real quick there. As quick as that one opened.
As soon as it opened, it closed. That was Perkiser there. Augie Perkiser lowers his head on Gent.
Augie Perkiser.
And that's what happens when you get against an immovable force. I do miss working with my friend Matt Deeden because he could come up with so many crazy phrases that you just never even thought of.
Senators, one wide receiver to each side, 2 backs in the backfield, along with Wyatt Wallace going to step off the line at his tight end spot. Gent going to drop back, throw that one over the middle, goes through.
Hands of Morrow into the ground.
Yeah.
Lots of extracurriculars there.
Actually went through a Blackhawk hand first, and then went through Morrow's hand, and then went to the ground.
So on comes Hunt, off goes Tankersley.
Hunt going to come in and probably punt this one away. We're at 4th and 25.
Yeah, but you're also 3:07 left on the third quarter here. You could do a couple things. You try to pull them off sides. Punt it looks like they're going to go for it, though. So here we go. 2 receivers to the right. Morrow to his left.
Hunt gets it, going to drop back. Looks to air this one out. Nothing going there.
He's still got somebody.
Finally comes back to the near side.
He's going to need a lot. He's going to need a lot to get the first down.
Going to be turned before he's brought down. That's Buchanan who brings him down. The Springs Valley quarterback also plays cornerback. So going to be a turnover on downs here. 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks. I believe they're going to spot it at the 21. Blackhawks have this one pretty well in hand unless the Senators can come up with some turnovers here from them. They had one early.
We're having a timeout, actually. So we'll take that.
Springs Valley going to take a timeout. We're also going to take a timeout here from Bat Family Farms. We'll be back.
Out here in Campbellsburg, Indiana, farming isn't just what we do, it's who we are. At Bat Family Farms, we're proud to be a multi-generational farm located just 5 miles from West Washington School. Rooted in tradition, hard work, and a love for the land, Leslie, Ryan, Corey, and their families run row crops, hay, and livestock operations that specialize in custom planting, baling, and livestock consulting. Our Bat family show pigs are raised with the same care and dedication, delivering quality genetics and proven champions to show families across the county. From the barn to the show ring, we believe in doing things the right way, with honesty, integrity, and pride in every animal we raise. Whether you're chasing banners or building a herd, Bat Family Farms are here to help you succeed. If you need a hand planting or haying as well as local meat for the freezer, we have your needs covered. Bat Family Farms and Bat Family Show Pigs raised right from our family to yours. Reach out to Leslie, Ryan, or Corey for all your needs.
Back to action here at Art Sanders Field. Blackhawks with the ball. That's
Perkiser
there. Turns it upfield.
Actually, that's Allstott, sorry. Perkiser was off the left side.
Yeah.
To our credit, they're like close in numbers. So.
Yeah, 41-42, and when they're running away from you, it's hard to tell. So
lots of, unfortunately for us, those guys do have a lot of dirt on their shirts, but their linemen are pretty clean.
Yeah, that's going to bring up a 2nd and 7.
Center's just trying to find something here. 2:31 left. Here's the pass.
That's a quick pass out to the flats. Going to be brought down right at the stick. I think they're going to mark him about a yard short when he gets there finally.
So they're having a full yard there. They're going to come up the line pretty quick. They were 2:30.
Yeah, that last one was real quick.
Yeah. Well, that's what you do. You have that. You have 2 plays coming out of a timeout a lot of times. You have 2 ready to go, so then you can do that. So here they're going to ground and pound. I'd say this is going to be Buchanan going to the left here with what he wants to do. Nope, he's going to go to Allstott. Allstott's rumbling, stumbling, bumbling, and he goes
once
up.
Again, it takes 3 Senators to get him down to the ground.
Finally, he's dropped there before the Senators come out and kind of get him.
Hayden Morrow on the tackle.
So, always seems like the Senators are playing catch-up, Craig, in this defense.
Yeah.
And that is not where you want to be with a big back like that.
Yeah, you don't want to be behind the sticks here.
No. So we'll see as you look here, look at how far they've pulled him out here to all the way to the sideline here. So that pulls it off.
going to be run to the far side. That's Allstott again.
No Allstott, the ball carrier.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the third.
Tricker Suvak off, and then I think that's Isaiah Webb, I think, coming in.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
He's been rotated in a little bit here today, and some centers just got to be able to do is multiple. Springs Valley's got all kinds of. They had 13 on the field for a second there, and then got down to 11.
Still looking for some highlights here from the Senators. Going to be handed off to 23. Cave going to get around the edge before he's brought down just before he gets out of bounds.
And that's where he goes. And he's been a good supplement to those two. He's been a good lightning to the thunder of those two.
It's like thunder, and then they've got lightning that comes. So
well, you know, something we've not seen from Valley is the old under the bridge pass here. We did it to him earlier, so I'm going to call that. It's going to be somebody here. So you see number 2's in the backfield with him. He's not been back there much tonight, Craig. So
right.
Just throwing that out there for my mental health.
Now we're going to be handed off to number 2. 2 is Elijah Dickey.
So he gets the first down with
going to have a flag come in late.
So let's see here. Probably going to be a face mask against us if that's right there, because that's where we see. So
yep, face mask on the Senators. That's going to move it forward even further after Dickey picks up about 5 on the run.
So the Senators have not been able to cash in a lot of times tonight, Greg. That's just crazy to me.
Yep, 5-yard penalty on the Senators. Going to move it to first down and 10 at the 36. Under a minute now in the third. Going to be a reverse there. That's going to be Perkiser ends up with it. Not Dickey. Allstott started with it, handed it off to Perkiser, and then up the field he goes.
Told you it was coming. Double.
So Perkiser picks up 26 on that carry. 46 seconds to go here as time continues to wind down. That one handed off to Dickey. Dickey trying to get some positive yards.
Elijah Dickey, the ball carrier.
That's going to be right on the 8-yard line, it looks like, Craig, there. So
yeah.
I don't know that we'll get another play here, and that'll put us, it looks like we're going to be going to the fourth quarter there. So you've been listening to West Washington Live Stream here on WSR. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Whoa, bummer. Well, at least you get to see your insurance agent, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Sure, my car got struck by lightning, but my Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Mike, is gonna help me figure it out. So awesome. Oh, here he is. Big Mike!
Your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent helps guide you through the process, so you don't have to go it alone.
Why are you here?
Sports in general is just for anybody.
Good work. First down.
Seeing, girls flag football is pretty awesome.
Now, there are 13 sanctioned states in high school girls flag, and then you add on that it's going to be an Olympic sport at the next Olympics, which is huge. I think it's a really exciting time to jump in and be at the forefront of this.
1, 2, 3.
Back to live action here at Art Sanders Field, where the Senators do lead 30-0. Start of the fourth quarter. 12 minutes to go in this contest. Second down and 5 for the Blackhawks from the 10-yard line, it looks like. Ooh, we got a close one. Indiana State 0, IU 59 in the third. That's a super close game.
Tried just to get those Can they schedule that team though when they got to play Penn State though? They have to play. Can they take a bye that week?
Hey, it's all about getting to the playoffs. If you can get to the playoffs,
time out. Miami's still in the ACC, right?
Yeah.
So they gotta go to Arizona State or something this year, or Arizona, whichever one of those.
I don't know.
I can't. Since NCAA football wound up being like what I used to do on NCAA football as a kid, mixing this conferences up, because I thought it was funny to see Hawaii in the Big Ten. And
think about Oregon in the Big Ten.
I know. It's not that far-fetched now. Buchanan's going to take the snap. He's got Allstott's going to take it directly. He's going to the left side. He's going to
cut inside and get into the end zone.
For another touchdown.
That's another touchdown. Going to move it up 36-0. Going to have a running clock from here on because that moves the score out to 35 or more. So running clock here the rest of the game.
So that's where we go, and that's where it's going to be with 11:45 left on the game clock here. They're going to be going for 2. Will be interesting to see if Valley typically always had a kicker, Craig. Not having a kicker in some of these close games, especially come sectional time, is definitely something you want to be able to kick.
Remember, Springs Valley is in that sectional we used to be in with the powerhouse of Providence.
Yes. So enjoy that, my friends.
Although Providence did drop a game this year.
As they got a catch, and that's going to be a catch.
I'm going to say I believe it was to St. X.
Yeah. Mac Lowe, a guy who just we haven't called all night. Mac Lowe comes off the pine there for the Blackhawks and catches a 2-point conversion, moves it to 38-0 there.
We're going to stick with you through this one, though. The Senators, like we said, going to probably move to 2-2 on the year. Next week they do travel to Paoli to – the Fighting Ramblers over there at Paoli. Hopefully, the Senators are able to recover from this one and get a good game plan. I'm sure, that Coach Lowry is going to have something planned up for them. And, being that Coach Lowry coached there and most of the coaching staff.
We're undefeated on the road this year.
Yeah, most of the coaching staff that Coach Lowry had when he was there is still there. So
I know Coach Lowry really wants to get a win against Paoli, too.
Yeah.
He's gotten a win against Salem. He needs to get a win against Paoli. Just kind of look at that infinity gauntlet there he's going for. So be real big here as the Senators have to just try to make the adjustments that we've got to, and we've got to play better than we have tonight if we're going to win that game next week too. So
yeah, Senators come out with a pretty good lineup across the front. If you're going to kick it short, they've got some pretty good hands there, and then you've got big Wyatt Wallace standing in the middle.
Yeah. And that's where he went to him last time, and he got his chance. He took it all the way up the middle there. So let's see here.
Senators with 3 back deep to return it if they decide to kick it deep.
Yep, so let's see what we got. Seems like it takes us forever to get the kickoffs going here tonight.
Yeah. That one kicked deep for the first time. That one going to go all the way back. I believe that smashed Washburn. Going to catch it. Going to cut, get it all the way back to the 35. Nice run there by the freshman.
Yep. And that's the back that you hope some kid can grow into his body.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it seems like that's something I don't know if just so we see our backs are not beastly, and we need a 5'11".
5'11". I'll take a 6'2", 230 back.
6'2", 230. I know. I was going for single A football there. That
problem is if you're 6'2", 230 at single A, you play line.
Yeah. Jason Kelsey was a fullback.
Yeah.
And they converted him to lineman in the center. I was like, man, could you imagine him being
running at you? Yeah.
Yes.
So Hunt back to take this one. Snap comes to Hunt. He's going to roll. Steps up, but going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on that one.
So it's unfortunate he just couldn't get going.
Yeah.
Couldn't get going.
I mean, he rolled that way, but nobody was open when he went to throw it, so nothing you can really do about it.
Morrow's going to be wide left here. Brown to the right side.
Yeah. Going to go back to the set of one receiver to each side. Wyatt Wallace steps off the line. Going to be 2 backs in the backfield. That one goes out to Colton Brown, hits him in the hands, and then hits the ground. So
yeah. It went through a Blackhawk somehow. I don't know if that Blackhawk knew it, but it almost took that Blackhawk down and hit the head and then goes straight through his hands. And then straight through Colton's hands, unfortunately. So
9:34 to go in this one.
So let's see as they're going to take the time, trying to get a decent drive here going along. Center's already up to a 3rd and long. 9:20 left in the game here.
Coach Bousman calls the play in to Hunt in the backfield. That one comes. Now Gavin's going to roll the opposite way, going to throw across his body. Nice catch out there by Morrow, who catches it and then rolls out of bounds.
The side judge over here has had to make that call a lot tonight.
Yeah. Morrow's run a lot of nice routes to this near side and then been right on the sideline when he catches it. So
he's just trying to get something going. We've not been able to go deep.
Yeah.
They just realized the kicking tee was still on the field. That's wild. Some little guy over there is going to get fired.
That one comes in the backfield to Hunt. Hunt going to lower his head and try to gain some yards. Nothing going there for him. He's going to hit the deck right at the line of scrimmage.
It'll be very interesting to see what kind of offense we really see out of, what next week with Paley. Craig, they don't have a beastly, the backs, pretty well like they've had in the past.
I don't know. Remember Hannon last year who ran all over us? He's still there, so.
Well, I mean.
You're right. They don't have a Rominger who was a huge back, but Hannon is by no means a small back. So
here's a snap to
Hunt, gonna roll out, throw it across. That's a nice catch. I believe that's Wyatt Wallace.
WW there.
Nope, it's not. It's Colton Brown.
Colton Brown.
I was wrong. I saw the 2, and I thought, oh, there's a 1 in front of it. Nope, there's a 3 behind it.
Kind of like me on my fantasy football team on Sundays. It's never the guy I need,
Yeah.
That's not Jamar Chase. That's T. Higgins.
So, Senators moving the football a little bit here, which is a good place to kind of start. Yeah. The problem is you're in the fourth quarter. If you're starting in the fourth quarter, it's never a good combination. Hunt gets that one. He hands it off
to Dennis, I believe.
Dennis going to be brought down right there as soon as he gets to the line of scrimmage. Perkiser there on the stop.
So the JV guys, I presume, go to Valley on Monday?
Yes, they go to Valley on Monday.
Go to Valley on Monday. We got junior high football here on Thursday, you said?
Yeah, along with volleyball a couple of times next week, I believe. So it's nice. There's only 5 events next week, and
you can broadcast our AU games. We're playing on the varsity field.
There you
Hunt
go.
Drops back, throws the ball to Morrow.
Morrow tries to get it, gets a hand on it, but unable to bring it in. So
you could just go off the. You got the camera out there. The huddle cam.
We may be able to set that up.
There you go.
If you give me some game times, I can maybe work something in.
We are
the only 8U softball
game. Yeah.
The question is, how many of you struck out on the year?
So,
I saw you out there. You were pitching.
I was pitching. I think I only had 4 strikeouts yesterday.
Well, that's not too bad.
So that's pretty good. I'm on top.
The problem is you pitched to your own team, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Hunt with that one up the backfield, or moving up through the backfield. He's going to gain about 3 before a wall of Blackhawks bring him down. We're at 5:55 to go.
Yeah, you never want to get booed by your own fans.
Yeah.
So.
And that is an art. Being able to pitch to 8U girls is an art.
It is. If you've ever done it, it's definitely one of the most taxing / it's rewarding because you try to get, at the youth level, just like tonight we talk about it. You work way more hours than you should.
Oh, yeah.
And you try to have fun. Big thank you to Morgan Conrad and Brittany Powers helped getting that field ready for us yesterday. Hunt takes some snap. He drops
Throws
back.
that one out to Morrow. Morrow with a nice move. Almost able to break it. Going to get a first down for the Senators.
He did a windmill there.
Yep.
So that is where he is going to be. All this Miami talk gets me on my phone. It knows that we're talking about the Hurricanes. So all my videos were Ed Reed highlights last week. Yes,
nice.
You're welcome.
Those are some good highlights.
What a team that was.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a direct snap to Hunt. He's going to
Hunt met in the backfield, still trying to go forward.
Well, good credit to Gavin. He kept.
Yeah, Gavin kept churning. He broke 4 tackles, but still lost 2 yards on that.
I wish I could do a good Christopher Walken impression right now. Two mice, think of cream, sit there and a butter. Yeah, that's a Catch Me If You Can reference. We're here at 4:25 left in the fourth quarter. If you are listening, you get that one. It's pretty funny. So we'll see here. The centers, Coach Bousman, God bless him, he gets that. Him and Coach Nance, they do that.
Oh, yeah.
He's tired after the night.
And it's different.
It is.
Like they're signaling different things to different players. Hunt going to roll out, able to break 1 tackle, then throws it short. That was Isaiah Dennis coming across. It was left short for him.
Craig, there was times where I had to literally have the play drawn out for my team when I was in Kentucky to show them what we were running. And here, this is what we're running, and go that way.
Yeah.
And you have to go. So good for them being able to.
Hey, education, visual learners.
Visual learners, yes, diversifying our curriculum. I had a young man named Tide Nicholson, thankfully, up here when I was at Crawford, and he was super smart. He got an engineering degree, and he would call plays at the line. Twins to the right there for the centers, Wyatt Wallace to the left.
Hunt in the backfield. That one comes back to him. He's going to roll and then air it out. Throws it out to Colton Brown. Brown puts on the brakes and then is brought down. Going to gain about 5 yards on. No, going to gain about 7 yards on that one.
Great block by Isaiah
Going to bring
Dennis
up
there.
4th and 2.
That's kind of predicated by the block there, giving Gavin enough time to throw that ball. Steps up in the pocket, delivers a good ball.
Yeah. So we're going to go Twins to the near side.
Trips.
Actually, trips.
Well, Jack Armstrong in there. Let's see what he's doing. Is he going to be a blocking back to try to take that left end? That's what he's going to do. He's going to pick up that left end, and then whoever comes across the line.
Hunt going to roll all kinds of Blackhawks. Going to be brought down.
No horse collar.
No flag on that one, so going to back it up. That was 4th down, so going to be a turnover on downs. Hunt just not able to throw that one. Never could get his shoulders turned in order to get rid of that one in the air.
Yeah, and you hope you can just give yourself enough time just to loft one up there.
Yeah, he couldn't get his shoulders turned to be able to throw it. So we're at 2 minutes to go in this one.
1:56 on the clock there on that Bat Family Farm scoreboard. 38-0 Springs Valley right now over West Washington. Senators will be at Pelly next week. We'll have details about that, about where you'll be able to listen to us. And really liked everybody coming out on Facebook last week. We're on the radio. It was really nice.
Yeah, we may try that again next week if we're radio only. We'll see.
Appreciate everybody tuning in and also watching these games on demand. You can watch this too.
Yeah, you can go back and relive this if you want. So
I don't know why you would, but
that's Allstott. He's going to turn up the field. You got to remember, it's not just us. It's Springs Valley people watching too.
That's true. That's true. Well,
so.
No Allstott's about ball carrier.
It's always fun as we got a couple guys checking in, leaping there.
Yep. Time going to drop down to 1:13.
And unfortunately, Craig, this is where the Senators have been almost all night on the field defensively.
Yeah.
Not, going up against some big backs, not able to stop them here as they're going to try to. Val's going to try to break it one more time here. So, 3rd down and it's going to be 2nd down 5. That side judge is really tall because he's almost
in front of the stick. You can't see what the number is over there. So
they're going to take a knee.
Yep, going to take a knee. That's all you're going to need for tonight. That's going to be the final play of the game.
So here on the Busick Mechanical Services post-game show, lots of hot and cool moments for the Senators tonight, Craig.
Yeah.
More cold than hot, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The Senators unable to get the win tonight. They dropped this one 38-0. Like we said, next week will be at Paoli. Paoli, I believe, was winning the last time we checked their score. Haven't checked again recently, but they were winning the last time we checked. So I'm going to go there to I believe they're going to be 2-2 also. So 2 teams looking for kind of that second place spot in the PLAC. Behind, well, I guess there's 2 undefeateds in the PLAC. You've got Crawford, who's undefeated in the PLAC, and Springs Valley. So
yes.
it's going to be one of those two teams going to meet up and see how it's going. But the Blackhawks kind of hold their own destiny here in the PLAC. So stats for the game going to be Gavin Hunt, 24 attempts, 15 completions for 176 yards. I believe that is a season high for him. Tankersley with 1 attempt, didn't complete that one. Colton Brown going to have 12 targets, 7 catches, 94 yards. Hayden Morrow, 15 targets, 8 catches, 92 yards. Isaiah Dennis, 1 target, not a catch though. Rushing on the other side is Tankersley has 2 for -19. Charlie Armstrong with 3 for -4. And then, let's see, Gavin Hunt with 14 for -20. Yeah, you heard that right, -20. But the way that the high school stats go, the sacks count as negative rushing yards. So that's why that one was so bad. Gavin had a pretty nice game overall, throwing it through the air. The rushing didn't help him at all, but the through the air stuff really worked out for him. I'm going to go ahead and name him our Busick Mechanical Services post-game player of the game.
Yeah, and that's what we'll see as the Senators are going to hope for some more hot moments next week than cold. Craig, thank you guys so much. Thank you to all of our sponsors, starting off the top with the Washington County Community Foundation, Jamie Sullivan, Raymond James Financial.
Yeah, lots of sponsors.
Busick Mechanical Services here on our post-game show. We also like to thank Lynx Clothing there. Make sure you go see them on the 20th like we talked about. They got that big sidewalk sale coming up. We've also got Bat Family Farms. Thank you for being our scoreboard sponsor there. We got Sammy Nance
Photography.
Amazing. Look at what she's got. She's got a lot of images you can always buy. Youth Night, she took a lot of pictures out here. Make sure you help that. We've also got, help me out here, who else we got?
Michael Long with American Family.
Yes. And of course the IHSA, we thank them. Heath, thank you for what you do there with the being the wizard there to help with all the blue all the mainframe of this, which is crazy when you can click on and seriously watch so many cool games.
Yeah, I believe he said there were 102 on tonight, so there's a lot of football on.
For a state that's not known for football, how about that?
Oh, yeah, yeah, for sure. So with that, we're going to go ahead and jump away from the broadcast. We will send it back to regular programming, and we will see you next week at Paoli.